marketing, BS, money side price wash, Synth Quiz and news. So sit back, relax, enjoy your favorite crew. Synth Geekery show. Synth Geekery's where it's at. So join the channel. Come on for a chat.
Hey, hi everyone, welcome to Synth Geekery, the last show for 2025. Hoping you guys had an awesome Christmas, and if you don't celebrate Christmas, hope you guys had an awesome week. It doesn't really matter. Hopefully you got in front of a synth and you pressed record and you're getting geeky and kind of wanting to sort of find out what's going to happen in today's show. Well, you probably guessed what today's show's about by all the graphics and Facebook posts and stuff. We are going to summarize everything that we've done this year, and it's pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty insane what we've got through this year. And I thought maybe some people who watch this show for the first time probably don't realize how geeky we get on this show. We get really into the synth stuff. Let me give you a couple of stats to sort of wet your whistle. We had 49 episodes, that's including this one. We had 243 memes, 328 news products, 230 price watch items in 2025. So I think that is a pretty decent body of work. And I want to thank these guys here for being part of it. Hey guys, how are we?
Thanks, mate.
Good day.
Awesome. Ian's not here yet. He'll come a bit later, so we'll pop him in a sec. Also, a big thank you to the chatties. Of course, I did say hi to the chatties in the chat room before. So if you guys are watching on the replay, drop us a comment and let us know what you enjoyed the most about Synth Geekery in 2025. Was it one of the segments? Was it one of the products that we reviewed? What was it that you liked about Synth Geekery in 2025? In fact, guys who are watching now, Ian's joined us via Zoom. Okay, interesting. Here we go. Let's get Ian in via Zoom. In the chat, let us know what you liked about Synth Geekery. Maybe was it a favorite part of the show that you saw that got you laughing, or was it something that you learned? Let us know in chat now. The chat is growing. I'm just going to sort Ian out because I didn't actually realize Ian was jumping into Zoom, but he is. He's in his car. What the hell's going on? All right, let's make him happen. We'll go across to here. I'm gonna get. Let me get Ian. Ian is usually there, so let's put him via that spot. So you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I know exactly what I'm doing. There we go. That works. And then, hey, Ian's in the corner. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hey, he can hear us.
I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
I'm hoping you're not driving,
Let me
buddy.
get... no, Jane's driving.
Hi, Jane.
They said hi, Jane.
Keep your eyes on the road, love.
Yeah. Well, we should have been home, but we've literally just gone. It's taken us 40 minutes to go 3 miles. So this is because of Stonehenge.
Oh,
But, hey ho. So, but we're nearly home. So 20 miles to go.
oh,
So I thought
fantastic.
I'd better try and drop in if I could. So hi everybody, I'm going to say Happy New Year. I can't say that yet.
Almost.
I hope you all had a good Christmas.
Almost.
You too, Ian.
Yeah, you too, Ian. I hope you guys
Yeah.
got some nice family time together and opened up
We
some
did. We had a
busies.
great time. We had
Awesome.
a great time.
Fantastic.
Jane's got a thumb. That was
Oh.
Jane's thumb.
That's really
Nice.
good. Fantastic.
That's good.
Well, I was actually asking the guys in chat to sort of let us know what they thought was their favourite part of Synth Geekery in 2025, and I'm just waiting for some answers to come in. I don't think anyone's said anything yet. But
Just
give
the
them a
show in
chance.
general.
Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Also,
Could
don't
say
forget.
all of it.
Yeah, I mean you can. Of course you can. Well, he's just frozen. Oh, he's back again.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
You went between towers.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was because it's off the mobile. So, no, I just
fair
said
enough.
we could say all of it, all of Synth Geekery through the whole year was really good. It's,
That's good.
but some of our chatties might call that a cop out.
Well, you're allowed to say whatever you like. It's your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's kind of how we run the show. It's kind of it's your show. Really, I'm just the guy that gels it together. Really, Kent has given his opinion. I don't even know if we haven't. Do we have an end credits? Just wait for that to pop in. I think
No,
it's-
that's why.
Not ready yet. Let's try it again.
We have an end roll, but no credits.
God, it takes about 15 seconds. There it is. Kent likes the end credits the most. Lol.
So, yes.
What else do we have? We have another one. Let's have a quick look at this one. Let's remove Kent's. Give it a couple of seconds for this to come in. Steve's popped one in, and hopefully this will update. There we go. This on the day in history is a fun new addition that I have enjoyed, he says. Well done, Steve. And that one's run by Ian, so Ian will be happy to see that. That's for sure. Good on you, Ian. You've been doing a good job, mate.
Definitely, that's made my day.
Kent's trying to backpedal now. He's saying, "Oh, I got confused. I was thinking of Pro Synth Network." Yeah, sure you were, buddy. Sure you were. No, that's good. All right, so we got quite a lot to get stuck into. But what I thought we'd do first is, like we always do, we'll go around and say, "How's your week been?" To all our fantastic guests here, and we'll start with Daren. You ready, mate? Got your microphone on? Here
Yeah.
we go. Here we go.
Microphone's on.
Hey, Daren,
It
how's
can
your
be
week
quite
been?
quick, this. Week's been probably like quite a few. It was nice and chilled, and no time in the studio. So it's been good not being in the studio. So you come back with ideas, hopefully. So yeah, just a good Christmas. Just chilled. Nothing special. Weather's been really nice, actually. Cold, but really nice. So yeah, just a relaxing time out the studio, and now back in it, trying to sort remixes out, live sets out, because I'll be playing live in January, actually, January the 9th. New event back in Stafford. Simon's managed to get a new area, a new place in Stafford, so that's on the 9th. So I've got to rejig my live set, because last time I used it was Ways in the Park, so I'm going to be using the off the tracks big set that I've done, and I'm going to use some of that stuff that I never got a chance to play. So yeah, other than that, it's been a quiet Christmas.
Fantastic. Well, quiet Christmases can be good, like relaxing and spending time with the loved ones.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're the best.
Nothing to be bad of.
No rushing around.
No rushing around, that's it. Awesome. All right. Fantastic, Daren. We'll go across to Andy next. Andy, how's your week been, mate?
Hey, yeah, it's all right. Just been busy, this and that. Got another hardware jams done using the old Osmos, which is always fun. And finally got my power supply replaced for my little virus, so I can use this guy again. I love the virus.
Yeah, the virus
power
is
supply
good.
had died, and so I found a cheap one online, and everything is all good, so I can keep using that. One of my favorite pieces of gear. So
Fantastic. You got something in mind
Christmas
for it?
No, it's just kind of, I mean, I'll make some random stuff here and there because I like it so much, but it's a really good hardware jams thingy with a looper or with the Keystep Pro or something like that, because it's 16 part multi-timbral? I forgot. It's at least 16 parts. A lot multi-timbral. So that box can do all the voices. That and a controller and a looper or a sequencer or whatever. You're all good to go with all kinds of stuff. Or add a drum machine to it, whatever. So it's a lot of fun. Christmas is kind of weird. I had some family stuff come up this week where we had to delay Christmas celebration till actually this Sunday. So kind of did my own thing for Christmas for the most part. So we're going to do our little family get together on Sunday, which is kind of weird, but it is what it is. And we got rainy, cold weather again, which is very unusual for this time of year. In the last several years, we've had just the opposite weather, like warm, sunny Christmases. And now we're back to having wet, cold, rainy Christmases. So it's just going around. Come back, maybe next year it'll be warm and sunny again for Christmas. You never know. So, but yeah, it was good times.
Fantastic.
Good to see everybody.
Yeah, good to see you too, mate. Awesome. Head over to Chris. Hey, Chris, how's your week been?
Hey. Yeah, not bad. It's pretty similar to other guys. Kind of a mixture between the most chilled and the most busy. Somewhere in the middle. We had a stinker of a heat wave, as Ranzee can well attest to, on Christmas Day. So we had to travel a short distance, fortunately, but we did have to get out in the car, and it was literally like the surface of Mars out there. So that was fun, carrying presents and whatnot, with two elderly mum and dad. So, you know, it's all part of the business. So Christmas itself was pretty chill though. So we survived that. We had air conditioning and all that good stuff. Spent time with family. Of course, I did my usual excellent planning of creating problems for myself right before Christmas and having to wait through Christmas while I'm trying not to think about those problems that I'd created in my mind. I had a few technical problems I had to solve with respect to work on the modules. So, of course, I should have probably not tried to go so far. As usual, as soon as you try to do something, you think, oh, I'm going to get to the next step and do this, and then you run into problems and you go, my Christmas brain is on, I can't do this. But yeah, I always find it difficult to put it down. So, but fortunately, today I solved it, so I'm so happy. So yes, so apart from those things, got a few goodie things for Christmas. I don't know if nobody else has really talked about what they got, because I'm usually the only one who has a very, very considerate family who, actually I shouldn't say that, it's a horrible thing to say. I'm sure everyone has considerate families, however, they indulge my obsessions on synthesizers and whatnot. So I got a nice red hard drive, which will have all of my sound libraries and whatnot are going to be going on then. And I was given a voucher for a modular synthesizer store, which is always welcome. So yeah, they're the main things I got that were kind of related to synthesizers, so I consider it a win. So apart from that, I've finished the second remix I did for Rant, so I'll post him a link after the show so you can have a good listen, and then that'll be it. I have to get back to my own music. Shock horror. And I'll try and do that, because if I let it go, it'll be another 6 months before I'm doing music again, so I've got to be careful not to get my head too buried deep in other parts of stuff that I enjoy, such as modular and design and all that good stuff. So, would you call that a New Year's Eve resolution? Oh, I'll see you next week if I called it a New Year's resolution. Yep, so nothing got stolen. That's always a good thing over Christmas whenever you leave your house, especially one with lots of gear in it, as you guys would well know. It's kind of a bit nerve-wracking, thinking, but this year I was pretty chilled about it, so I must have been delusional or something. So anyway, that works out good. But it's cool now, by the way. It was hot, and now it's cool, so I'm sort of happy. So that's my week.
Indeed.
As usual,
Santa should get your security system so you have peace of mind. So
yeah, talk to Andy. He knows all about
yes.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's head over to Ian in the car. Hey, how's your week been, buddy?
It's been really good, actually, because we went to London on Monday. So we stayed with our eldest son and his wife. Lots of family things. We saw some of their friends. I did take the MPC Live 3, which Jen wasn't that happy about.
Come on, Jane.
And she kept saying, "It's a keyboard. You're bringing a keyboard." I'm going, "It's not a keyboard. It's not a keyboard." Anyway, so I did do a little bit. in between, nice family things. But it's been a really chilled time. It's been fantastic, apart from the journey. Actually, the journey getting out of London was very straightforward. The M25 was busy, but the rest of London was fine until we hit Somerset, Wiltshire, and then it all ground to a halt. But we're only 15 miles away now, so I'll swap to the studio when I get there. But no, really good week, and like I say, happy Christmas to everybody who's in the chat and everybody else.
Yeah, you too, mate. Definitely, absolutely. Isn't Salisbury Hill in Somerset?
No, Salisbury Hill is in Somerset, I think. You're asking me about geography now, aren't you? Because I don't think that's far. I know that Box, where Peter Gabriel's studio is quite close to us. It's about 10 miles away. Yeah. The other side towards Bath. So I think Salisbury Hill. Do you know where Salisbury Hill is, Jane?
Not exactly.
No, she doesn't know. It's close. It's close. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's probably it's round here somewhere.
I was watching this weird video the other day, and it showed me that I think it was 2007. You guys had some massive floods, and apparently Salisbury Hill lost half of its hilltop. It's nowhere near as big as it used to be because of the floods. Apparently,
because of the floods,
it just mudslided away.
Yeah. Well, when I used to live in York floods fairly regularly. In fact, there's a pub down by the river, and on the wall you can see how high it's got in previous years. So York's had a lot of flooding in over the years, and in particular one year we went on Boxing Day, went to a panto like you do, and we really struggled to get out of York and back to Pocklington because all of the roads were flooded out of York. It was amazing. The whole city pretty much closed down.
Well, was that the same year that we had to move the shop?
Oh yeah, it's the same year that we had to move everything out of the shop as well, because that was flooded.
Oh, great!
Hey,
it's a great year.
Yeah.
Fantastic, Ian. Well, it's great to see you sharing with us in the car. We'll crock on over here. Are you guys ready for a bit of synth quizzy? I think we can do a synth quiz.
Sure.
Yeah. You sound so excited there, Andy.
I'm agreeing. I'm sure.
Yeah. Mind you, Andy, it is about 5 a.m. in the morning for him. So
come on, I got like 2 hours sleep, so I'm in my usual.
All right, let's do this. Here we go. The stinger that I promised I'd never play again. There it is. You're getting it every week now. I'm like that. I'm really, really like that. Okay, let's do the first clue for the synth quiz. There it is there, people. The first clue, slope. Yep. Speaking of mudslides and Salisbury Hill, there you go. It's not related, but I just thought there was a bit of a tangent that we could go on. Anyway, there's your first clue. And at some stage during the show, we may just happen to release another one, and at some stage further down the show we might release another one, so you guys will just probably have to stick around and watch if that's what you like doing, especially if you want to beat Wagoo, because he's definitely someone to beat. Now actually there is someone right now on your screen that did beat Wagoo last week, and that's Chris. Put your hand up, Chris, because Chris is right now his head wobbles quite a lot because he actually won the synth quiz last week. Yeah. How's it feel, Chris? Are you feeling, masterful?
Feel privileged. I'd forgotten about it until you reminded me just then. Well, that's another reason to be great. It's been a great year. I won a synth quiz. Wow.
This is my life. It's like when I release albums, everyone forgets about it. Right. Okay.
Before I forget, can I mention real quick? I forgot to mention in the How's Your Week Doing? The senior synth stream later today with JX3D.
Ah, yeah.
Good.
So
awesome.
Yeah.
Why don't we do some funny stuff now? This is going to be interesting because let me just double check here. Yep, we're all ready to go. This week on Funny Side, we are going to be voting for the best meme of 2025. So you'll have seen all of these memes, and there'll be a poll afterwards, and you'll get to vote which one it is. And I'll tell you about it on the other side of this stinger. What you're looking at is a bunch of memes. There's going to be a few of them. So I might just put Ian up in the top right hand corner because you know I want Ian's reaction up there. Now we've seen all these memes at some stage during 2025. This one, just hang on to this one for a sec before we start looking at them all. What I've done just to sort of make it, I think it's fair. Each week, as you guys know, we've done a poll, and each week the best meme is voted on, and that makes my job easier because by the end of the year there were 49 shows. And that makes 49 memes to choose from. Now, out of that, the number of votes that the meme got during the week is ranked from the highest number to the lowest number. So some memes only got 3 votes and they still won for that week. But some memes got lots more. And in that case, what I've done is I've picked the top 12, and you've got 12 to look through. And let's show them now. These are the top 12 memes that were voted on by you guys in 2025, starting with the Digitone is the most frequently used machine. That was one of them. Now, this is in some random order, so don't think this is in pecking order or anything like that. It's just randomized just to sort of confuse you guys. The next one is this one. This is the average synth player. Let me just pop Ian off for a sec so we can see it properly. There's the average synth player, according to marketing. And there's the average synth player based on observations. This looks like a guy I know, actually. And he's definitely not a synth player. AI, beautiful. Beautiful job there, AI. Next one is this one. This is Vince Clarke, obviously. I spent most of 1989 in the basement making my own patch cables. I didn't hear the Berlin Wall had fallen until 1990. I thought to myself, how could I admit such an historical event? But then I found out that David Hasselhoff has been #1 in Germany recently, so I went back to the basement. So you guys can probably see why these get voted as the best memes. That's pretty good. Next is this one, prove that you're a human. Tweak the compressor for 5 minutes without realizing it's bypassed. Oh, that's bad. That's bad indeed.
We've all done it.
Then we've got this one. What microphone should you use? A guide. You're a self-aggrandizing lecturer in a turtleneck, or working in an overseas call center. The one on the top right is, you are a babbling endlessly amid Casper mattress ads.
Mattress ads, yeah.
I don't really get that one. You're a screaming over the snare drum. I get that one. And you are a snare drum. I get that one. So there's that one. Okay, remember there's 12 of these, so let's get through them. Okay. Lamaha. That one got some votes during the week, during the year. There we go. Some people have some bizarre humour. And there's Mini Moog. Aw, isn't he sweet?
He's so cute.
Okay. Then we've got, under a microscope, grass appears to look like acid house when it rains. I don't know why that one got voted, but it has very, very, very slight links to synthesizers, I guess.
Yes.
This one here is the Hendrix for 2025 of the Boss PX1. Acting funny, but I don't know why. Excuse me while I download my plug out from the sky. There we go. Then we had finally happy with my setup and gas is under control. And then came the Turnwerk. So guess what week that one came out in. There we go. That one won. Don't ask me why these won. Anyway. Listen up, maggots! I want those horns sounding as fake as possible. Do I make myself clear? General Medi. That one was pretty funny, I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we got this one. I can leave Ian up for that. I just deleted everyone who thinks my music sucks. So if you're seeing this, hi, Mum. Thanks for lying to me. Aww. It's funny, but it's true. Right, next. That's it. We have reached all 12.
Ooh.
And I'm going to start the poll in the YouTube chat. For those who are watching the YouTube chat, the poll is there. Boom. Off it starts. You get to vote. There's 12 options. Did it work? Is this going to fail on me? Is that?
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Nothing's showing. I wonder if this is going to work. Okay.
It might. You've never done a poll that big, so maybe it takes.
Maybe there's a
longer.
limit, but anyway, there's 12 here. It's not showing yet, is it? Should I wait for it?
I reckon wait a bit longer. It was about 3 times longer than you normally wait, because it was 3 times larger.
0 for
It did say
Digitone.
poll started, but it
1
didn't give you
average
actually.
synth player. I just want to see if these work. I'm going to
First
type it
line, the second line didn't work.
in. Vince Clark. 3 is prove you're human. I'm typing this manually. 4 is mic personality. If it doesn't work, we can vote it manually. 5 is La Maha. 6 is Mini Moog. 7 is Acid House Grass. 8 is Hendrix. 9 is Gas Control. 10 is General MIDI. And 11 is Deleted Everyone. There you go. See if they work. Guys, try those numbers out. So 0 for Digitone, 1 for Average Synth Player, 2 for Vince Clark, 3 for Prove You're Human, 4 for Mic Personality, 5 for La Maha, 6 for Mini Moog, 7 for Acid House Grass, 8 for Hendrix, 9 for Gas Control, 10 for General MIDI, 11 for Deleted Everyone. I can tell you that the votes are working. If you do it properly. Exclamation mark, vote, space. Right?
I like the llama one because in Spain and Latin American countries, it's actually pronounced Yamaha. So
guys,
it's perfect.
Follow what Wagoo has done. Exclamation mark, vote, space, and the number. So Da Vinci Girl, Droigan, Kent, you guys aren't doing it in the right way.
And I can't do it in the right way because I've got no access to the chat. But I'm going to go for Mini Moog. That's mine.
Okay. All right.
So that's 6.
I'll have to add 1 to the 6. Will do. So far, no one's voted for it yet, Ian. So
I like to be individual. You know that.
I'll vote for Ian. Okay, vote 6, and I'll put in brackets. Oh no, I won't put anything after it. It'll probably shit itself. See if it works. Yeah, it worked. Okay, so my vote's for Ian, by the way. All right, votes are coming in. How many we got now? Ooh. Got a couple that are very close to each other. Keep the votes coming in, guys. I don't know how many people are in the room.
Yeah, almost nobody likes Yamaha.
Well, do we have a preferential vote system? Number all the boxes.
Well, I was hoping to get at least 10 votes, and we've exceeded that. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Tracker Jack. Doesn't accept hexadecimal.
Yep. Yep. Just do your vote properly, Kent. Just do it properly. Come on, play the game. All right, we will probably stop it in a second. I think we've got more than 10. We do. There is a clear winner. But only just. If someone votes for one of these other categories, I reckon it may not win. It might have a tie. You did? Where? Oh, you did. You did. Okay, fine. I'll let you off. I'll let you off. All right. Okay. Ending poll. Here we go. Here we go. Vince Clark wins with 4 votes. Meme of the year is... Let me find it. Where are we?
I don't know. The celebrities get all the votes.
Meme of the year is this one.
Oh, Vince Clarke is pretty popular.
As voted by you
I
guys.
was robbed.
As voted by you guys. Actually, it's a pretty good meme. I don't know who did it, by the way. So I will try and find out who did that and give them some kudos. Well done.
What was
Meme of the
runner-up?
year. Runners up with one vote less was Prove That You're Human and the Llama Ha. Yeah. So, all the ones that you voted for, Daren. Actually, what did Daren vote for? You
I
voted for
for
Prove You're
You're
Human.
Not Human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah. Anyway, there we go. So Vince Clarke, it's very synthy, I think. It's very synthy,
it's-
that one.
It's
So
more
it's
on topic
deserved.
than- Yeah,
There we go. So meme
It's a
of the
good
year.
meme.
It
Definitely.
is a good meme.
definitely a good meme.
All right, guys. We're going to do a bit more of this stuff because it is a year in review. And what we're going to do now is, instead of doing a news segment, we're going to do a year in review of news. And we're going to split it up into different categories.
Cool.
And I don't know if you guys remember, but we've done this over the last few years. We actually award what it is going to win in each of these categories on the show with your feedback. So whoever wins this, we don't know yet. There's a bunch of stuff that's been shortlisted, but I mean that's really quite a lot of stuff to get through. We are going to pretty much vote. I'll try and do up a poll again. Hopefully we'll keep it under. I think we'll keep it under 5 or 6 this time, and just make sure the poll's not going to break. All right, let's go to the news, and we'll do the news in review. All right, so the news in review is going to be quite interesting because we have got a stack of products to get through, and we're going to split it up into 4 categories. We're going to award each category a best of 2025. This one is going to be under the synth category. Now, some of these things are kind of synth and other things in one, but they still classify as a synth. I mean, this one has got a granular synth in it for a start. This is the bento box. The next category we're going to do is Eurorack. Then we're going to do drum synths or drum machines. And the last one, we're going to call it utility. And utility is basically everything else. Mixers, sequencers, FX pedals, and things like that. So someone will vote on that. So drum synths. Sorry, what am I saying? Drum synths. Synths. Okay, the first one obviously was the bento box. We got quite a lot of people ooh-and-ahhing about that. That was quite good. What do you guys think of the bento box this year?
It was impressive.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah,
still
it's on my to get list.
Yeah. Exactly.
So that one's
Still on the
probably
list.
up there, isn't it?
I remember it was cool, but I forgot
Yeah,
why.
that's
So
Tell me, guys, if we get through a product, tell me if you want this to be on the shortlist.
This is pure part bench.
So shortlist this one.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I would, yeah.
All right.
I mean, this is like a groove box part bench, do it all sampling.
By the way, there's 40 items,
granular,
so
wavetable.
let's go quick. All right.
synth.
Next is
Okay, sorry.
Next is the atrium. This is that weird looking thing. I never really understood what it was about. So we did show that during the year. I'm going to
It's an art piece.
say it's great. It's
It just
interesting,
looks cool.
but probably not shortlisting for me. You guys agree?
It's
Yeah,
a
this
nice
is me, that's
piece of
fine,
architecture.
That
That's
was
the
interesting
effect
what
it
you
gives
did,
as well.
Ian. You actually just plugged yourself into the atrium then when you were talking.
Yeah.
Right, we'll
No,
keep going.
sorry about that.
That's
yeah, no,
okay.
I said a nice piece of architecture,
Nice piece of
not
architecture.
to,
Yeah.
not to shortlist.
Yeah.
Let us know in chat too if you want to override us too. Chat, you guys are all
Speak
part
up
of this
in
as well.
chat if you
Absolutely,
wanna.
speak up in chat. Then we had this from Behringer. I think it was definitely one of their good clones. This is the 2XM. So this is the the 2-voice clone of the
still want
Oberheim
one.
2-voice. Do you guys want this to be shortlisted?
I do.
Yep.
Please.
good idea. I haven't heard it though, but yeah, if it sounded good, sure.
Anyone got one yet?
Well, Keith and Watford has too.
Okay, there you go. So it's out. All right, this was that really cute little thing on the left, by the way, not the thing on the right. The little hype or hype 3, if you want to get technical, little elite speak. This was the synthnet. little Japanese guy. It was basically a TB303. Digital though. I'm thinking cute, but not quite up there with the competitors, but definitely cute. Next thing was the Mo4 Econ 6. I was really kind of... It has the exciter on the left. It has the, it's like a 6-voice analog synth. I was kind of confused by its architecture a bit.
I don't remember this one at all.
I don't think it's actually been released in the public. So as anyone can tell me if it's been released, I can add it to the shortlist, but I think it's probably a skip, this one. But definitely a cool product. We had the Polyvera, another
You see, this
polyphonic.
That was pretty good.
Was pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
this
Do you
was
guys want
something
me to add
that was
this?
Quite interesting. I'd
Polyvera?
say yes. It's something. It's a new. It's doing something we've not heard before. So
Yep. So Polyvera is on the list. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
We may have to revisit the list in a sec. The next thing was the Sonicware Livin' Evoke, or Ewok, I called it.
Not for me.
Wasn't it the... yeah.
I would say no to that.
Yeah, I'd
if I'm
say no to
honest.
that one. I think it's kind of... they're starting to sort of run out of ideas for that particular form factor. I know some people love these
never that
Livin'
fun to
things,
use.
but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Next was the Terrain synth from Conductive Labs. It's not available yet, so I think this is probably going to be a 2026 product. So I think we'll skip this one. It's not available
I
yet.
think on that
yeah,
criteria,
I think that's fair
fair enough.
available.
Yeah, we'll. I definitely think this will get some heads turning when it does come out, but it's not ready until 2026. This was the what's my notes? The Weevil Evil thing. I don't think anyone's got one of these yet, so I think we'll have to skip that one. Then we had the Yamaha Mod XM. So it's basically another crack at the Mod X platform. Do you guys want me to
Don't know
shortlist this? Shortlist this one, yes or no?
Go on, it's a full keyboard. We haven't got many of them.
Mod X.
Good point. But there are 2 major releases, I think, that have keyboards.
Yeah, there are.
Well, that's true.
There's 2 more. But don't worry, we'll come back and revisit. We've also got the
If Alana was playing
CZ,
it, that'd be good.
CZ1 Mini. I am definitely going to shortlist this because I think this was an excellent product.
Yeah. Second your nomination.
Yeah, I like the CZ stuff, so that's good.
Then we had... I don't know if it's showing it. Yeah, it is MPC Live 3. I think Ian would definitely say this should be shortlisted. Agreed, Ian? Yep.
Yeah.
So I was trying to,
Like a
trying to
nice
unmute myself. Definitely.
Yep. This was one of the biggest product releases this year, this one.
Oh,
All right, what
Yeah,
else did we have?
It's amazing.
We had the UBXA Mini. I'm going to say no to that because there's plenty of other UBX stuff out there. I didn't think it was that kind of... I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think the 2XM's
Yeah,
out of the water.
I do too. Yeah. Okay. Then we've got this one, which was the GS Music Breeze 6, another polyphonic synth. I don't think this one's out yet, so we can't really vote on that. We can vote on this. This is the Moog Messenger.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Shortlist that one.
Seemed nice.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay. This Quad Creek, not out yet. We can't really vote on that. That was really interesting, but kind of Chris and I were picking it to pieces with the UI design.
I'd be flabbergasted if it didn't go through some further evolution. before it
Yeah, I
was
think
released.
so too. All right. This definitely did get released. This is the Sequential Forum,
Sequential's good. Yeah, I've got that on my list.
or Form, I should say, not Forum. What am I saying?
I played that and I was slightly underwhelmed by it. But if anybody else wants to put it in,
I think so because I think it makes Sequential now an affordable synth.
Yeah.
And they haven't had
think
an
it fits
affordable
a-
synth since
a
the
new niche.
Tetra. The Tetra was their last affordable synth that they made, I think.
The Take 5 wasn't bad, right?
Oh yeah, Take 5 I think is a little bit more expensive though
Yeah.
in this, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Take
Yeah.
5 is more expensive.
Yep. Keep going. Okay, that's shortlisted. Studio Electronics Code. Well, this hasn't been released yet, and this is basically a second suck of the Sav. So I think we're gonna skip that. I do like Studio Electronics though, so I'm not knocking them. This is just we're going into a shortlist. This thing was the Arc C. This was bonkers. This thing.
Yeah.
I still don't even understand. I've got lots of people visiting my website about this because we wrote an article on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you use the Google. There's some Google API thing that you use to actually program this synth. It's kind of bonkers. I think it needs to we need to see more of this before we can vote.
It needs to evolve a bit more, yeah. I
It's
think
very geeky though.
This was that DIY polyphonic synth, the Daydreamer. I don't know if this is out in the wild yet. That definitely got shown during the year though. More to watch this space, I think, for that one. The Tonewerk, I think that should be in the shortlist
Okay.
because you can get them now.
Yeah. Definitely.
Heard good things about it for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of people raving about it. And it's not just the standard Electron rave that you see. It's other people.
Fanboying, you know.
Yeah. Then there was the Rhythm.
Hey, Rhythm.
We had the leak show.
Yeah.
and
That sounds good.
Then it actually came out, so that's
Yeah.
shortlisted.
It's fantastic. It's
You've
really
got
good
one.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting a really big, long
go on,
shortlist. I think this definitely has to be shortlisted. This is the Valdov
Oh yes, this Valdov, yes.
Protein.
Oh yeah, the protein.
The Pharaoh, yeah, it's basically a Volca keys. So, nah, I don't know for me.
Yeah, nah.
The UB1 Micro, this is why I'm kind of saying no to the UBXA as well, because I think the 2XM is the one that really should be getting the nod here. This is that Clank Unigraph thing. I don't think it's ever been released, so we're going to have to skip that. This is if you've got a Lamborghini in the driveway and you can afford IntelliGel's MEMS. This is their entire system.
Oh,
so yeah, I'm going to skip it. I think IntelliGel we're going to get a bit of a look in the Eurorack section anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
This one definitely needs to be looked at. Has this been released yet? This is the UDO is it DMO or DMO?
Ondo?
DMNO.
Ondo?
DMNO? DNM? I don't know.
DMN.
Domino?
Yeah.
Has it been released yet?
I don't know.
They got the font from Omni Magazine.
Not available yet. Okay, let's leave that to 2026. All right, give them a chance in 2026. It definitely is interesting though. Okay, what else we got? We've got this weird thing. This was the Von Gogh replay. Do you remember there was a beige edition and you couldn't read any of the letters on it?
Oh right. Yeah.
I'm
kind of
gonna
colored.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this. So
Skip it.
the Bastel Castle 2.
Tricky.
Castle stuff's cool. I like the castle.
Pretty cool fun. Tiny little thing.
Yeah.
Park bench.
This should be on a park bench compatible lineup.
Daren says yes.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, Bastel are good. I like Bastel.
I have all of them except for this one. So
Endorphins, Evil Pet. Daren also likes
see
this.
I like this.
This looks cool,
I think
yeah.
it's a granular synth that gives you a bit more to do. You know, it's rather than being granular.
Performable.
Plus, it hasn't. Yeah, more performable. That's the word, Chris.
This one.
it was more affordable too, considering endorphin stuff's expensive. So
We only just showed this last week,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
think
that's true.
this hasn't been released yet, so we'll leave this for 2026. This one hasn't been released yet. It was teased, so
We'll leave that till
we'll leave
2030.
This one has been released. This is the Donna L1. This is their SH101 clone with the little
It
magnetic
seems to be
keyboard.
getting a lot of great reviews on, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it seems to be quite solid.
Donna L1 going in there,
Deserves
guys.
to be in there.
A bit of innovation in
does
it with the
make it.
magnetic keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
oh,
At
that
the
one.
price.
Yeah.
Magnolia.
Right.
This thing was the Frap Tools Magnolia. I don't know if that's in the wild yet. Is there anyone confirm if that's in the wild yet? I don't think it is.
Not seen it.
Yeah. I think we'll leave that to 2026, and I think this one only just got announced last week, so that one will stay. That's the GLX Audio Balsam, so that's not out yet. The Korg multi-poly module. It's just a module version of the synth. So for me, we showed it during the year, but it's not really groundbreaking. Ian has paused, so that's fine. Third Wave.
Yes.
This is the module version. Do you guys want me to add this or not?
Makes it more affordable.
It's a
That's
great
cool.
bit of kit.
Yeah, it's probably is worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting on for that
I think
reason.
it's squeezing. Yeah, because
If I got one, I'd have to get this
Probably
one.
lose.
'Cause I can't afford the big one.
So this is called the
Might
8M.
lose to the Waldorf. In some people's settings.
Right, so that's it. Now we need to go back.
Okay.
I need to do a bit of sanitizing
Clean
of
up.
this list. Yep. All right. So we
okay. You can take the Yamaha. Was it Modi X
take the Mod X out.
off because it's just an improved version. I would say. It's great. It's great synth. We're not dissing the synth. It's just
Yeah, but the emission of Aftertouch is still a sin for that one, so take it out the list.
definitely off then.
Okay, I'm just getting rid of
FM
some
needs
of
an
these.
Aftertouch.
Wow, there's a few that stayed in there though. Just give me a sec, guys, while I remove these images and then refresh the screen. Delete. Refresh. All right, so we've got to get this down to 5. Okay.
Oh God.
So
It's
we've
going
got
to be tricky.
8.
Bento,
Yes, I've got so far as down to 8.
2XM, Polyvira, CZ1 Mini,
Probably have to drop that off.
MPC Live 3, Moog Messenger, Sequential Form,
That might
Toneverk,
drop off.
Rhythm, Protein, Bassel Castle 2, Evil Pat, L1, Third Wave. Okay,
Ooh.
I'm going to say Third Wave because it's already out there as a synth. So I'm going to say
Yeah.
that one goes out.
Yeah, go on. I'll let you have that then.
Bastel Castle probably leaves as well, I think,
It's just, yeah.
which is this
Okay.
one.
There is quite a bit of competition, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that one leaves.
Probably. Okay, I'll go with the Donna because it's just another clone. Bear in mind, it's getting great reviews, but it's just another clone.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Donna out.
Yeah.
There, maybe.
Yeah, so Donna's out. Bastel Castle's out.
Yeah, I
this
don't
is
want
now
to say the
tricky.
rhythm, but for me,
Yeah, I'll tell you the two I'd probably take out now is a rhythm and was it sequential?
yeah, probably.
Actually, we should have a synth with Ian's picture like that on the corner. That'd be great. So.
I'll just take Ian off.
'Cause, yeah, the sequential is familiar territory,
All right, so I'm just going to take that off.
but the Moog one was genuinely,
so
I guess, for
We're
them.
down to, what are we down to?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Should we do 11?
Oh,
I
it's
think
still
we need
11.
to get this under 10. We probably need to get like to about 8.
Okay.
All right, so we've got the Bento box.
Oh,
We've got the 2XM, the Polyvira, the CZ1, the MPC Live 3, the Moog Messenger, the Form, the Toneverk, the Rhythm, the Protein.
no, I'd
Evil
say
Pets.
get rid of the rhythm and the form,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I second that.
Okay. Everyone's telling me to get rid of the 2XM in
Okay.
chat. So 2XM's coming out.
Okay.
Yep.
To exams.
So Rhythm's gone. 2XM's gone.
And the form or forum. That's what I was thinking, unless everyone decided different.
I'm probably
I'm
going to
still here. I'm just moving into the studio. I'll be a few minutes.
No worries, mate. I'm just going
Okay.
to. I think we should probably get rid of the Behringer CZ1.
Yeah.
I don't think it really fits
Yeah.
with the rest.
It's more of a
Yeah.
yeah.
Bit of a toy compared to the rest. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8's a good number. All right.
Yep, that was how many was on my
Yeah.
original shortlist. So, that
So,
was as reduced as I could get.
you want me to get rid of the form? No, I've still got the form. No, the form's going to stay in.
There's 3 products on here
1,
that
2,
I
3,
really
4,
really on
5.
my big wanting to get list.
The form is still in,
So-
guys. I'm going to keep the form in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it in because I think other people will still vote for it. Okay. We're going to have 8. All right, let me just get this poll ready. So let's go back to us so we can sort this out. Just anyway, talk about those. I'll just tell you what the 8 are, just before we go through them again. It's the bento box, the Polyvera. Actually, why don't I talk about it as I'm
Sure.
loading the poll up?
Oh.
Reset the poll. Delete all the options. So how do I get rid of these? Remove all. There we go. Bang. Best synth of 2025. Option 1 is the bento box. Option 0 is the bento box, and I spelled it wrong. Remove. Benetto box, I spelled.
Some
Bento
people-
box.
Uh-huh.
Option 2 will be the Polyvera. Option 2, what am I saying? Option 1 will be Polyvera. Option 2 will be the MPC Live 3. Option 3 will be the Moog Messenger. Option 4 will be the sequential form, which I always mistype. Everyone does, I reckon. Electron Tonewerk is next. Tonwerk. Ton of work. So someone said on one of their videos. Waldorf Protein. Fantastic little synth that is. Endorphins Evil Pet.
So many good synths.
All right, poll is started.
I think I know which is going to be the top,
Guys in chat,
at least the top one.
0 for the bento box, 1 for Polyvera, 2 for MPC Live, 3 for Moog Messenger, 4 for sequential form, 5 for Electron Tonewerk, 6 from Waldorf Protein, and 7 from Endorphins Evil Pet. Remembering, guys, this actual vote that you guys are doing in the chat, including you guys, by the way, you guys can vote as well. They will actually get sent an email with a graphic which will have the Synth Geekery best synth of 2025. There'll be a Twitter post or an X post.
Ooh.
There'll be a Facebook post. There'll be a graphic that they can use on their website. There'll be a blog article about it on the Ranzee.com website. So it's not a small thing. What you guys are voting for, it's going to be, a reasonable get for whoever wins. And some of these companies that we're voting for are small companies. There's some Canadian companies. There's some big companies here as well. There's some German companies, Swedish companies, American companies. Endorphins, where were they? They were
I'm not
I
sure.
always forget where they're
Spanish company, I
Aren't
think.
they?
Spanish. I knew it was
I'm
somewhere in
struggling to
Europe.
decide. I know no one's going to vote for what I'm.
There's actually 2 clear leaders right now. You guys can see in the chat what
Yeah,
people
and
are voting for.
I thought that's what had happened.
Jack, stop being
I
a
knew
wally.
it'd
Seriously. Jack's been drinking. Just kidding, mate.
be-
you get sent the synth you vote for. Don't listen to Steve.
That's the hard thing, because you got to kind of try and be objective, or you got to just be selfish. You know, what would you prefer next? It's like that's different from what I think will be.
It does start. It starts at 0, doesn't it?
Dave, it's ! vote, then space, and then the number. So if you're voting for the Polyvera, which you tried to do, it's ! vote, space, and then the number. And I've actually been told by some people who use their iPhones to watch the show sometimes, and it automatically corrects. It takes the exclamation mark out and does a whole bunch of weird stuff. So just force the iPhone. I think there's an option when you type in iPhone and there's a thing on the left. You know how you've got the predicted text?
Oh, yeah.
The thing on the left is in quotes. You select that and it forces it to write what you've typed.
Yeah.
David, do you vote, mate? I want you vote to go in because there's 3 products at the moment who are tying, and your vote will make that product win. Do it again. Daren, I'd probably be voting with you if not there was for something else that's on there. But I can't vote. I'm out. I can't vote on this.
I know. I know what's going to probably win. Or I've got a good idea. But I'm going on pure mobility for this.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to end it, guys. I'm going to end it. I think we've got plenty of votes. Here we go. We have a clear winner this year. The Synth Geekery Synth of the Year is the Akai MPC Live 3. And that may upset a few people. That may not. But there she is there. There's our Synth of the Year, guys. Congratulations, everybody. Polyvera got 3 votes. Correction, we go. According to my screen, it says 3 votes, and I can only go by what my screen says here. Anyway, I'm going to save that as something, otherwise I'll lose my things. And I'll put the votes in. So that one. Oh, wow. One of them got, actually no, 2 of them got 0 votes.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit sad. Luckily I don't have a care. Synth.
We're getting ruthless, people.
All right, done. Awesome. Synth of the Year. Technically not a synth. Technically a DAW. Technically people are going to get butthurt by that.
Man.
Well, you bundled into... You reduced the number of categories, didn't you? I mean, otherwise we wouldn't end up with 7 or 8 categories. You know, DAW workstation boxes would be one thing, samplers could be another thing, synths, pure synths.
It's more something for everybody. You have synths on it, you have samples, you have, percussion. So.
Yeah. Someone's... That's Ian, is it?
Yeah, sorry.
I'm just going to mute him for a sec.
So that's what it sounds like when that happens. I'm usually the person
I'll just
talking,
mute
so
him
I've
for a
never
sec.
heard it before.
All right, let's do... Next, we're going to do... Eurorack. Now...
One, two. Can you hear me?
I can, mate, yeah.
Okay. Better pay attention.
Turn your Zoom
Where's
off,
my
buddy.
list?
Disconnect your Zoom call.
Would help if I plugged the headphones in.
Yeah, but also disconnect your Zoom call.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's why you were getting that feedback. Let me fix you up. You were there on Zoom, and now you're back on there. All right, cool.
Hey.
The next category is Best Eurorack for 2025.
Just in time for Ian.
Just in time to me to go to the loo.
Now, this is going to seem really daunting because there's going to be 58 products to show here. But what I'm going to do is when we go through the 58, some companies have released 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 modules during the year. We're going to just give them one. Okay.
Yep.
Just to
That's
make
fair
it
enough.
fair. Just to make it fair. So, for example, Behringer have released 1, 2, 3, 4 modules this year. Dope for released 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Erica Synths have released a heap. Tip Top Audio have released a heap. Make Noise Music have released a heap. So we're going to just give them a chance to do one, and I think that will really thin the field out a bit. But let's get into it anyway. So
What was Synth? Because I missed the bit at the end because I was
the one that you own, buddy. The one that you own.
Hey! The rhythm. No, I'm kidding. I know you dumped the rhythm. So it's the
It was
MP6
close.
Slide 3. Brilliant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super.
Hey.
There were 2 front runners, I think.
Voted by everyone else except me. So I have no say in it. Absolutely. It's like I feel helpless here, guys, because sometimes I want something to win and I can't influence it. But yeah.
That's right.
All right, let's go into the Eurorack category, guys, for 2025. Best Eurorack. There was the Adam Warthog. Now, this is basically a whole bunch of modules, and this is now, you can actually get this. This is released now, so you can buy this thing. It's really expensive. It's like $5,000 to buy this. But this has got that new system in it where it's got the digital recall and all that sort of stuff. So that one, Afterlate Audios, we had Brian on from Robots Are Red, who actually did a sort of fantastic show where we actually went over all of this. This is their Bartender series, which is basically it's a mixer and a whole bunch of modules that complement that mixer. So I really was impressed with this, by the way. This was excellent. So Afterlate Audio, and we've got the Arcaico Dominus. This thing is insane. This was like a massive oscillator on steroids. 2 oscillators, actually. There's kind of like 2 hemispheres here. So there was that. Then we had 2 from Bastel. We had the Wizard and the Wave Bard. Now remember, that's basically the same module because you can flip the panel around. So that was really cool. So Bastel Citadel series. Behringer had the Halos, the Skies, the Steps, and this thing, the V616. Now, out of all of them, I think only 2 of them have been released. A V616 has been.
Yes.
And I
couldn't
think
get it. That's
the Skies is the only other one out of that. So, Behringer, you're only going to get one if we choose you into the shortlist. If we choose you. Black and Blue released the Oscar Tria, which is a VPO type module. Then you've got this cool thing, Give Me Some Wave Table. This was like bonkers. I don't know if you can get this, by the way.
Yeah.
Blue Lantern modules, yeah. They also released this thing, which is the Frog, PHROG. So they got 2. Cut Off did this awesome module with the 100 FX. So you literally dial in the FX and you can CV control that. And they're all digital FX, DSP based. I thought that was pretty cool. Kubu Synths did this massive, huge oscillator synth thing called the Arcarian. Dopefer did this mini analog sequencer, which is the second version of this, and it's got some new features. Plus, they released all of these modules in Superbooth, including things like random volts, the ribbon controller on the right. So there was some interesting stuff there. Erica Synths. Now there's a heap here. You've got a whole bunch of mutant hex inverter stuff. So the bass drum, the clap, the hot glue, which is the compressor. Then the rim shot, and then the snare, and then the hi-hats. And then you got Perkins' voice. So Erica Synths, busy through the year.
Hell yeah.
And that's not all. They did a whole bunch of other synths and stuff too. Big, busy company. Excellent, really good company, by the way. Feedback Modules released the 4 XXX compressor, which I've got here. Fantastic little baby that is, and it's based on the SLI, whatever you call it.
SL4000.
SL4000, that's it. Then you've got Hampshire Electronics. We showed this last week, the Vulcan, the 8-voice polysynth. He's saying to me that you can get these, so there you go.
Okay.
IntelliGel did the multigrain, which is insane. IntelliGel did bring out some other stuff, but they're not Eurorack. So that was their only Eurorack module this year. Yeah.
One's a mixer.
Koana did the
Case.
Sisyphus.
Don't you know your Greek philosophers?
I do, but I'm thinking
Actually, not a
I'm thinking of
philosopher,
something that you have to go to the
Greek
doctor
character.
about.
Yes.
Modular did the Monumatic, another poly module. Larix,
Yeah, I nearly got that. That's
Larix Audio. I had to get Larix Electro in there. This thing is bonkers. It's time. It's a cool module. It's part of their RIT range. So that was in there. This guy is awesome. He brought out the CM402. This is actually a mixer module. A really, really cool compact mixer, if you're wondering. Make Noise brought out a whole heap of modules. The Jumbler, the Multimod, the Polymath, the QXG, the Multiwave. So there you go from Make Noise. They've been busy. Make Noise have done some very big work this year in Eurorack and innovative as well. Noise Engineering brought out 2. I believe this is the only 2 they brought out. The Confondo Funkitos and the Mimetech Digitalis. I don't know how you say that.
Digitalis.
Yeah. So there's 2 from Noise Engineering. Then you got Local Florist from Pittsburgh. Robots Are Red with the Slump Pump. You've got one of those, Chris?
Yep.
Slump Pump, I should say, not Slump Pump. Rick Modular, the guy that did the one.
Yep, that's on
185. 185.
Time Slice. Yep.
Yeah, this one's cool. What else we got? Schlappy did the Boundary Layer.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was cool, yeah. I didn't mind a Slappy. And then we've got this Guap Instruments module, which expands your sequencer. And I remember Brooksy saying this is, if you've got one of the sequencers, this is a go-to. So there's that. Then you've got Strymon's Supercar, which is the Car Plus Strong module. Then you've got a whole bunch of stuff from Tip Top Audio. And there's just sit down and watch all this. Ready? There's 2 Tip Top Audio modules for the Buchla. Then there's a whole bunch of art series. There is the Resonator. There is the Triax 8, which we showed a couple of weeks ago. There's the Octagain. There's the Octopass Poly Filter. There's the Octastages Poly Envelope. There's the Vortex 6. And that's it from Tip Top Audio, but there's a lot, as you can see. So they've been really, really busy in the modular space. Then you've got a great company called Tre Modular. They brought out the Liminal Space. I think they actually brought out another module this year as well, which I haven't shown yet. And the reason why I haven't shown it yet is because I might actually be doing a review of one. So we'll give that one a 2026 nod, because I think they've only just started making them anyway, so technically we'll say 2026. So anyway, that one was that really cool, not a Bucket Brigade delay, but that really cool digital delay chip that we keep talking about.
PT2399.
PT, that's it, yep. So that's got 2 of them in there. And then we've got Steps, which is from Tre Modular, so they had the 2. There was a third, by the way, which is I was talking about. Then we've got Turbotech with the Drummer Time. You guys remember that? That was pretty cool. Via Synths with their 4X8085 8-bit drum extraordinaire crazy module. Western Precision Audio with their really, really cool looking oscillator. And Weapons of Mass Destruction with their Scorpion waveform reanimator. All right, so let's shortlist this, guys. How are we going to shortlist it? Should Adam Synths... Oh, hang on, we've got one more. I missed one. That is the Chaos Devices. Yeah. All right. There was a hell of a lot, wasn't there? By the way, that's not all
That
the
one's just
Eurorack.
mental big knobbage.
That's not all the Eurorack that I showed you, by the way, guys, during the year. There's 58 modules that I just showed you just then. That's not all. All right, are we doing the Adam Synths Warthog?
This one's really cool. It's just so expensive, but
Think about the amount of R&D that's gone into that when you're sort of considering.
Yeah.
I'm saying yes. What are you guys saying?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think you have to
Absolutely.
say yes because it's
Yeah, that was
unique as well.
That's
Start off
flagship
a new
stuff,
trend.
yeah.
Are we doing the Afterlay Audio Bartender series?
If you're going to bundle it,
Don't remember
I guess
that
if you bundle it, that make consider it one module,
I'm saying no.
one release.
Yeah. Arkeiko by Dominus by Arkeiko. Crazy dual oscillator.
Don't remember it.
All right.
Sorry.
Bastel Citadel series. I'm saying yes to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I think-
something different.
Seems they
switching
didn't get in the other
wave,
category.
plate
That's
and
I think they get in there because that's a double module for the price of one. Behringer, do they get a look in with any of their clones? I say no.
no.
But what about the vocoder
No.
VC16?
If
I
I,
mean, aren't there many
bought
vocoders in
one-
Eurorack? That's kind of cool.
yeah,
So,
Yeah,
if
I'm going to
if
say
I
yes
bought
for this.
one and it hadn't. Okay, yeah. It was released this year, technically. So the other
Yep.
things I'm thinking of were released previously.
Yeah. Black and Blues Oscar Trio. I'm going to skip that one, only because I haven't seen it. I'm going
In
to
the
skip this
wild.
one. I haven't seen this one either. And the Frog, I haven't seen. This one, I would love to see it. It hasn't come out yet. This one hasn't come out yet either,
Is it okay?
that I know of. Are you seeing something different, Chris?
No, I'm not seeing anything different. I'm just saying it would be nice if it saw the light of day.
I definitely think it needs to see the light of day. Now, Dopefer. There's two versions of that sequence. So I'll just go to the next graphic because it shows it in there anyway. So you've got the silver version there, silver face version. So are we going to put a Dopefer module in? If I was, I would definitely put that sequencer in there, the A1552.
Yeah,
But-
it's one where they've taken in a different direction to other step sequences. They haven't gone super automated and they haven't gone super simple. Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
So that, I think it's innovative.
It's okay. It's not
Yeah.
groundbreaking, but it's not crazy either. Now, the hex inverter modules from Erica. So there's a whole bunch of them, right? So these are all the hex inverter modules. Or are we going to do the
Hexagon.
Perkins voice?
I'd have to say the Perkins voice because
would
you
agree.
can get all the other mutant modules in the hexadrums,
yeah, Perkins voice is cool. Yeah.
which is a different product.
Yeah.
Much cheaper than a Perkins itself.
And when we do the drum machine section, you'll probably get a second sucker to have there.
Exactly. There you go.
This is probably got to go in there, right?
Not for me.
Not for you.
No.
Okay.
Don't let. I mean, you've got.
What about this one?
You've actually owned it, so yeah.
This one?
So you'd know.
full.
I'm going
This
to
is
say no.
we have
Right on
heard
the
it,
edge.
haven't
I'm going to
we
say
only
no.
just heard
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm saying no to
It's,
this.
it's
Haven't heard
available
enough.
as well.
Yeah. This one, this is definitely
Has to
going in.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounded cool if I remember correctly. Yeah, that was.
That sounds amazing.
Okay. I don't like the name of it. I'm going to skip this one. Sorry. Because I don't
It's
know.
got
if
lots of
pretty, but
lights. This one, yeah.
This-
Not
I
below,
knew-
definitely.
I nearly bought this one, so yeah.
you nearly bought it.
I nearly bought it, so I ended up getting the ALM
It's
instead.
like a full synth,
Yeah.
isn't it?
But it's very nice, yeah.
Skipping that one. That one going in.
You don't have to put it in if you don't want it.
Hey, who's that from?
Oh, it's got purple knobs, so it's definite anyway. It doesn't matter what it does.
CM402.
You can go in the second cull. You can put it in there, and you can put it in the second.
All right, make noise.
Cull. That'll make me happy.
Make noise have got to get in. So we're going to choose. I think we should choose.
QXD, the
I think we
Polymath.
should choose the
You reckon the
polymath
Polymath, yeah.
or the multi-wave.
okay, the multi-wave was the last one they did. The oscillator.
Polymath.
Does anybody understand the polymath?
Not yet.
Most people don't understand regular maths, so it's the.
The QXG was the one that.
Go
You know, I reckon
multi-wave,
bridge-
say.
Yeah, all the multi-wave. QXG or the multi-wave. I'm not sure which
Make noise multi-wave it is.
There you go.
Okay.
Tiebreaker.
Noise engineering, I think just second suck up the Savs, so no. Local florist, I wasn't that impressed with it.
Now, you weren't impressed with the
No.
PM double helix? No. Okay.
No.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Okay.
Slump pump definitely should go in there. Robots are red. Slump pump, definitely a good module. And also, you know, Brian's graphic design on his modules are
It
amazing.
is unique. It is very.
They're not
unique,
distracting
yeah.
and they look amazing.
Yeah, it's very organic.
Rick, sorry Rick, I don't think you can get this yet. So
Ooh. Yeah. it's
Slappy
all over the
boundary
place, but
layout.
not-
Haven't seen this in the wild yet. Still, so we're gonna have to 2026 that one. Squarp, that one kind of falls off the edge for me because you have to have the sequencer,
Yeah, because
so
it's
it becomes an
companion module.
accessory.
Yeah.
The Strymon supercar, nah,
It's tired territory.
yeah,
and
not
it
for
didn't
me.
Seem to particularly. Yeah.
Now, Tip Top, should we put him in for the Buchla stuff that's made it to Eurorack? Because they just keep bringing out module after module for that, as you can see
Yeah.
there. Or should we put him
The
in
guy
for
at
the...
Buchla Friends said there are so many more to come. Also,
Yeah,
They just have so
or
many
should we
choices.
chuck him in for the art series? Which one should we chuck him in for? I reckon for the Buchla stuff.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, I
at
would do that.
expanding the dimensions of
Okay.
modular more.
All right, so they're getting
more
in there for the
briefly, right.
Buchla stuff. All right, and then we've got to get through all the art series. I mean, the art series probably also should get in there. I think this is actually pretty cool from Trem Modular, the luminal space. There's 2 of those PT delay chips
Together,
in there
yeah.
that, because they're not, if you know anything about the chips, you can't pair them. And because of that, you get some happy accidents happening.
Yeah,
So-
they're decidedly analog in their clocking, so
Yeah.
they don't.
So I'm gonna chuck
mirror
that in
each
there.
other, They're slightly different. Yeah. A bit like having 2 low pass gates. They never sound the same.
That's going in there. They do have that steps thing, but I don't think it was as good. That's kind of reminds me
Yeah,
a
I
little
think
bit
the
of
Dofer was better. Yeah.
reminds me of the Dofer and
More
other
interesting.
things.
Mm.
Tubitech Drummer Time.
It's just.
It's just a sequencer. It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, and then this kind of weird 8 drums. Nah, I'm gonna skip that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip that because I don't think it's available yet. That one
Ooh,
was really
this-
cool.
Oh, please. Yes. I think it,
Oh,
unless it's completely unavailable and
No.
no chance of being available.
That's going in.
Nice to see
I'd
this too
say it
because
has
they
to
almost
go.
went belly up, right? And then they got
Yeah.
All right.
resurrected. So
We are gonna have to. Yeah,
There's
that was
another
lucky.
one.
We'll leave that one out. I think.
that's just
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's
Yeah.
multi-tap delay.
All right, so we're going to have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We need to get rid of 4. All right, so let me get rid of the ones we haven't got so far. So they're all going. This is going to take me a while. I'm deleting, like, there's 58 modules here that I'm deleting. Out of the tip-top audio, I'll just keep one graphic in there just for reference. The Strymon's going, the Squarp's going, the Schlappy's going, the Rick's going, the Pittsburgh, and the noise engineering. Sorry, noise. I love noise engineering, but sorry. Multi-wave is the one that's staying. Okay, delete all of those. We have got out of the Erica synths, we said the Perkins voice, didn't we?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And out of the Doper, we said the sequencer, so that's cool. That's cool. The feedback's gone. What else we got? Hampshire's gone. Kona's gone. Kubu's gone. Cutoff's gone. Afterlate's gone. Keiko's gone. Bastel stays. I'll just leave the FX Wizard in as the graphic for that. Behringer gets a go with their VC16. Black and Blue Oscar out. Blue Lanterns are out. So we have got 13. Which one did I leave in there? I've got one in there that shouldn't be in there. What's in there? Oh yeah, 13. Okay, cool. All right. So let me refresh this. And we'll go back to the start. So, staying or going? We're going to do one more cull. We've got to get it down to at least 7 or 8. Staying or going?
Due to its expense, does it go? Is price an issue?
But well, it's the best. It's something new, unique, isn't it? It's starting a new way of.
All right, staying.
It's nice looking.
Bastel stays. I think. Beringer staying or going?
Now, can I just make a point about this then?
Yeah.
I've not heard a confirmation that the issues with its volume levels.
All right, let's take it out.
Have been, let's
take it out.
You haven't finished your sentence. It's going.
Yeah, it's gone.
I have my. Okay, it's out.
I have my concern. It's gone.
But. Dope for stays.
Okay.
Or goes. Goes.
I want to say go. It's I know.
I'd say
Ranzee likes it. I'd say.
I agree with you, Daren.
Yeah.
It's not new. Yeah, it's not new.
I think it goes.
Tech or anything.
Yeah. I think let's
I'm
refresh.
comfortable with that.
As we're going, I think Erica Synth stays, definitely. Multigrain stays, definitely.
Yeah.
I think this one probably could go. Yeah.
There are other alternatives.
I'm going to say this can go.
As I demonstrated.
One thing nice about that depther is it did have some bolder designs on it instead of the basic clinical depth.
That one stays because I know how much innovation went into that.
Okay.
Multi-wave stays. Sump pump stays or goes?
Well, Chris Scotland, what do you think?
I think it
I don't know what this thing does. What does it do again?
I think it's going to go. It's just a compressor, really, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a creative compressor.
Yeah. So I think it's going to go because it's probably not quite up there. There's nothing wrong with it. It's definitely a cool module, but it's not going to be the best module in the world type thing. Tip Top Audio representing all the Buchla modules that they've released. This is just a graphic of one of them. Stays or goes?
Well, Buchla is legendary, so how can we?
I'm going to say stays.
I'll probably stay.
Tree Modular?
I'd
Stay.
Go.
Done. And the WMD Scorpion's the last one, which will come up in a sec when I refresh. Stay or go. I don't know if you can get it.
This is hyped for this one.
If you can't get it, then it would have to go. But
can anyone confirm if you can get it quickly before I start doing the poll?
Because otherwise it's similar category to some of the other ones that are very, very interesting.
I've not spotted it about.
All right, let's say stays, okay? Because no one's said otherwise. So
I can't lie.
Adam Synths, Warthog, Bastel, Citadel series.
You can buy the Scorpion.
You can buy it, but I don't know if it's available. That's what I'm saying.
It says add to cart here on the website. So.
Okay, Erica Synths Perkins Voice is next. Then we've got Intelligible Multigrain, Chris's Mixer, the CM402. Make Noise
Is it available,
Multiwave.
Chris?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it definitely is.
Tip Top Audio Buchla series.
DIY kit as well.
And WMD Scorpion, which is the wave
Oh,
shaping
it doubly
module.
stays because you get 2 chances of getting one.
That's right.
Vote, people. Let me get it back to the start. So voting 0 for the Warthog. You're voting 1 for the Bastel Citadel series. This is the FX Wizard, and there's also the Bard, which is an oscillator, the effects thing. Then you've got Perkins Voice for Erica Synths, Intelligible Multigrain, Make Noise Modular, CM402 Mixer, Compact Mixer. Lots of channels on that. Then you've got the Multiwave by Make Noise, which is a stereo oscillator. 8 polyphonic as well. Then you've got the Buchla Tip Top Audio series. This particular one you're looking at here is actually pretty cool. It's a pulsar module. And then you've got the Weapons of Mass Destruction WMD Scorpion, which is a waveform reanimator type module. Crazy stuff. This is kind of, when I talk about Eurorack, I kind of talk about, okay, are they innovating in an area that hasn't really been innovated in? So it doesn't necessarily mean that's... doesn't necessarily mean that's,
Scorpion is actually on back audio.
yeah. It
Sorry-
doesn't
sorry,
necessarily
Rant.
mean though that that's actually going to be the win. But yeah, please vote, guys, in the chat.
Brief correction: you called Chris's module "Make Noise Modular." So
Makeshift modular.
yeah, there you go.
One day,
I
Chris
should've-
will be make
I,
noise.
sh-
I got a lot to get through in this
When
show,
he,
mate.
when he
Give me a
takes
break.
them over.
I know.
was
I
gonna
just
say-
want to make
I
sure
was gonna
people
say-
heard that right. So.
I shouldn't have made my company name rhyme with someone else's company.
Okay. It's the poll started. It's already written. Let me type it out for you.
Yeah.
So option 0 is that. Option 1 is that. Option 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there's 8 options altogether. I'm gonna paste it into the chat. Sorry guys, I forgot that it doesn't want to tell us. Ugh, why has it done that? Sorry, I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm putting a comma now. Who's drinking so loud?
Well, it'd be me. Sorry.
He's thirsty.
Wait, yeah, geez.
I haven't drunk for 3 hours. Yeah.
There we go.
He's also giving us some ASMR stuff. So
Yeah.
that's a little bit
I've just done it again so it doesn't like sandwich up all the numbers.
Yeah, rub against the mic. Yeah.
Okay, voting's going in. All right, we've already got 5 votes, 6 votes coming in. Keep going. When you're voting, just have a think about what amount of R&D has gone into these Eurorack modules. What sort of innovation's gone into them? How much are they cutting edge? Are they sort of pushing the synths world into new territory, or are they innovating in another way? Are they innovating in compact design, or showing you a different way to do something that we already know how to do, making something a bit more interesting, or are we exploring a new type of synthesis? These could be the reasons why you vote. So Jack, you just really aren't having a good time tonight, are you, mate, with your voting?
Oh.
Jack needs a hub. He'd already voted, by the way. So we've got 8 in there, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 votes. Give it a couple of secs and we'll finish off. Ooh. Okay. Stop the count. Stop the count. All right, I'll stop the count.
Ding 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 ding.
Boo!
We have a winner, IntelliJoy Multigrain.
Yeah, that's what they've been.
Geez, it's close though. It's really close. It is really close. I'll tell you. I'll tell you how close it is in a sec. That's your winner there, guys. Eurorack module of the year. Well done, IntelliJoy. Congratulations. Good Canadian
Second year in a
company. Second year in a row, yeah. So I think. Oh no, Sea Legs was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. So let's get the vote numbers counted. Otherwise, I will lose that. So let me just put them in here. That one got none. Wow. Okay. I'll remember that for your Christmas card list.
I'm trying not to look, by the way.
You guys don't even know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, well.
Okay.
you can-
Well, there
you
were
can
2 that
kind of
got
do
0 votes.
maths.
There were 2 that got 0 votes.
Oh.
So the 2 that came in second, so it tied with each other, is the WMD Scorpion and the Tip Top Audio representing the Buchla stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, worthy.
So,
songs.
Eurorack. 2025. Recorded on my desktop now, so I can actually give those guys a nice little award. All right, what's next? This is getting a bit tiring, isn't it? We're gonna. Don't worry. This next one, there's actually not that many in the category, so we could probably actually.
The drum machines.
These are the drum machines, so we could probably get through this one pretty quickly. And the one after that is utilities, so we could probably get through that one quite quickly because there's a lot of. There's one company that's done a lot in that sort of thing. All right, let's go into the drum machine category. Now, remember, this category is drum machine / drum synth. So, I hope I haven't tripped over.
Right?
I hope I haven't tripped over
Can
here.
be a little box.
Anyway, we'll start off with the Behringer.
Oh, that's right. That's good.
That's not starting off. I don't know why that's there. Let's not start off with that. Let's start off with the Behringer.
Yeah, forgot about these.
SDS3. Okay. So Behringer get a couple in here, by the way. SDS3. And then we've got the Roland TR1000.
Definitely.
Then next we've got the
Alex Ball approved.
Sonicware side drums.
Don't know. Don't remember that one. Oh.
I vaguely do. I think Robbie quite liked it.
Next we've got the RD78 by Behringer. Okay.
That was really good.
And then the LM drum by Behringer.
Was that
I
this
think
year?
the LM drum definitely. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that was this year. Well, of course that goes.
Then the Poly End drum machine called Step.
Don't remember that.
Exactly. That's not a good one.
Yes, I do.
Sorry.
I do. Because it came out just before Mess.
It's like a guitar pedal, but it's a drum machine.
It's quite interesting.
That's right.
It's a really cool product. Then you've got the Create Audio
Boom Chick.
Boom Chick. Guys, remember that?
Yeah, had bleed on.
I do like Create Audio stuff.
I love Create Audio.
It's probably really
Remember
fun.
there's a Roger Lynn thing. It's supposed to be called the Boom Chick. So
Then you've got the Erica Synths Hex drums. Told you they'd be back.
Yeah.
Be back.
This is amazing, by the way. This. I don't want to influence it, but this is the shit. Then you had this weird thing called the Tandy Trip that we showed you. It's like a DIY project. So that does make it in.
Can you actually get it?
You can get it. And the last one was the Vermona Drum Ding, which I don't know if you can get yet.
No, I don't think you can.
Drum Ding. Okay. So what shall we remove? Shall we remove this?
Yeah.
Yep. And the previous one?
Trip.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the easiest thing next is that Behringer are only going to get one. Okay.
Okay.
So is it going to be this one?
No.
Or is it going to be this one?
No.
Or this one?
It has to be.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, that's one.
All right. We now have
More sonic potential.
6 products.
than I did.
I think we can go with 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
0, comma. I'm going to have to type these in manually. This is a pain. The actual software is supposed to do it for me. So this is what's slowing me down.
Technology lets you down.
Yeah, all the time.
Is it just not working, or is it?
I don't know.
Because your lists are getting shorter, so that might not be the reason.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The lists are getting shorter. Right. Some of these guys won't even know that song, Chris.
I know. Mental as anything.
Yeah, they won't even know who that is.
Yeah. They wouldn't even know who they are.
I know the band. I don't remember the song.
No idea.
Okay. Let me just clear this. Remove all. Yes. Best. Drum. Synth. We'll call it drum synth, yeah? Is that, you guys happy with that?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. But
Roland
we seem to
TR
have eliminated most of the
1000.
drum synths parts.
Sonicware. Side drums.
It's interesting, yeah.
Behringer LM drum. Poly End. Step drum machine. Create audio boom chick. Exclamation mark. And then Erica synths. Hex
Oh man.
drums.
Oh, it's
Ready,
tough to-
set, polls launched. Now I'll give you guys the options. Hopefully it doesn't override. Oh, it's done it for me! It's done it!
You've reached the critical mass. I reckon it's below 10. It'll do it.
There we go. Votes are in. Here they come.
I think there's only one winner.
It's gonna
Oh my
be
God, you should
tough,
see the
tough
votes coming
ask to do it better, isn't it?
Dum, dum,
Do,
dum, dum,
do, do, do,
dum, dum, dum.
do, do,
Timing.
do, do, do. Who's voting for 6? Manny, what are you doing? You're donkey voting at Manny.
6.
Geez. I don't really know if any of the others are going to win. I'm a little bit sad. I'm
Oh
a little
no,
bit
come on!
sad.
It's just amazing. It's an amazing amazing drum machine. If I had the money,
Manny, just because it doesn't have Yamaha
Apart-
written on its label.
yeah.
There's no. Well, there might have been one that was an FM synth.
Yeah, he missed the meme one earlier with the Yamaha on it, the actual.
He did.
Wow.
Oh, somebody voted for
Pronounce
one that I
Yamaha.
really liked. Yay! I'm happy now. Matt, you're an awesome guy.
Boom chicka bow wow.
I'm the same, buddy. I'm the same. I
I'm
want
gonna
the
call
hex
it that
drums
every
more
time.
Is that your-
than the
is it-
TR1000,
is that
but I
your-
voted for the TR.
Writing Paul music background, Chris.
Well, I've got the right kind of look, don't I? I've got
Yeah.
the pool.
Darren, did you
You
vote
need
twice?
your pool
Nice.
clean.
No.
Full cleaning, man.
Oh, okay. It just took a little while for your vote to come in. I was watching it and watching it and watching it, and then I went, oh, there it is. All right. I think we could probably end this. There's no way anyone can beat the one that's winning right now. It's pretty obvious what's going to win. All right. You guys know that's going to win. Okay. Here we go. Let's stop.
Yeah.
There's something like 16 votes in here anyway, so that's plenty of votes. The winner
the boom
this
chick.
the winner this year is the Roland TR1000. Of course it is. That's the winner with a lot of votes, actually way more votes than anything else that we voted on today. So
It's also the best thumbnail. It's gonna look great. doesn't
there's a couple that got 0. Again.
People are very polarizing, isn't it?
But if you want to know what came second, was that. And it actually came quite high. It came in quite high, a lot higher than I was expecting.
Cool.
But that's good. We are done. Hooray! All right, cool. Oh, this is hard work. Going to close all these off. There we go. Cool. We have got one more category to do, and then we are done for the year, guys, for that. This category, there's 18 items in it. I've called it Best Utility for 2025. Now, utility is basically anything else, right? Because I don't want to have a category for sequencers, a category for samplers, a category for FX pedals, a category for stuff that I can't find a category for. So I'm just calling it utility, and I think it's a good name. We did it last year. I think most people were pretty cool with the idea.
Yeah, because miscellaneous is too long and difficult to pronounce.
Miscellaneous.
Yeah.
And really hard to type.
All right, and this one is going to be the same deal again as last one, where you've got multiple multiple products by one manufacturer. We're gonna just get them to choose one for that company. And Behringer are definitely the big ones in this particular category, but not all. And in fact, there's a couple of surprises in here. Let's go. This is the best utility for 2025. Starting off with the Boga Fogers. Now, there's plenty of Boga Fogers. This is the Phaser. Then you've got the analog delay, which don't use the right chip, so slap.
That's got
Then you've got the Murph box, which they completely screwed up the filter on, and the video got taken down, and then they had to re-release it. There's more Behringer coming, but for now, we're going to go down to the Warm Audio's Ringer Bringer.
Don't remember that.
Then you've got a sequencer, which is the Korg clone with a BQ10. I don't even know you can get this yet, so probably no for that.
I don't think you...
Nah.
This was weird, this Cumulus landscape thing. I have no idea if it actually got released or not. So I'm probably going to have to skip that because I don't think you can get it. Then there was this Error Instruments Quantum Cloud bonkers thing.
Wasn't that a limited edition or something?
I think it was, yeah. So probably have to skip that one. He's also got this, though, the Indian Resonator, which is a pedal version or a desktop version of a Eurorack module.
Yeah.
Then you got this Musonics Continuo, which is like a MIDI thing. I don't know if this was actually ever made it into sort of like a corporate product yet, so probably have to skip that one. Another Behringer Bogafoga. That was the Ring mod. Then you've got Create Audio's Assembler, which is their mixer.
Yeah. There's another mixer.
A little desktop mixer that they made. Great thing. And also you can actually put it in Eurorack as well. Then you've got, this was so funny. This was at the start of the year with Vulcan's hammer. So then you've got the Vatberg by Noah's Engineering. That just snuck in at the start of the year. So this is a guitar pedal. Poly End Mess, which is the multi-effects pedal.
Yeah.
Two more Behringers. There's the drive, the low-pass filter, sorry. Then you've got the cluster box, which is the flanger / chorus pedal clone. Then you've got the stylophone filter thing from...
that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. And they are in the wild now.
Quite good.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
And the last but not least is the Jelly Mix by IntelliGel, which is a little desktop mixer.
For mixing jelly wrestlers, right? Is that what it's for?
Yeah, I knew you'd like
Absolutely. Yeah, Wagoo's going to buy one of them.
Okay, so are we going to put a Behringer Bogafoga in, or are we going to say no to all the Bogafogas?
I would say yes.
Okay, which one?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Class.
Or did you just class them as all one?
Just class them as all one?
Holding the classing, yeah.
The best one, whichever one it is.
Okay. All right.
Well, I would say delay, but without that would offend Ranzee, so I would say the cluster.
Yeah, no, I like delay.
There's a delay in my reaction. I'm going to get rid of that.
Can I just check that Zoom L3 or something it was?
Oh yeah,
Wasn't
the
released yet?
LM8.
No, I didn't put it in. Not everything.
Okay.
So just so you guys know, not everything has been that we've shown during the year has made it in. And the only reason why I didn't put the Zoom in there is because it's a bigger version of the L6.
Yes.
L6.
And I just thought,
Yeah.
well, it's
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough. Yep, I'll give it that.
okay. So Warm Audio's going out. I don't think they're going to get to stay. And I'm gonna pick the analog delay just because you guys. Actually, no. You know what? Stuff it. I'm gonna pick
Is
the
the
cluster.
jelly mix available? Because Eric's asking, is it
I don't know.
available, jelly mix?
Don't know.
Let's have a look.
Don't know.
I thought they did. Yes, I think it is, isn't it? Because they had that launch where they launched the case, the new case, and I thought it was this.
All right, guys. Shall we do this one or this
Oh,
one?
I see.
This one or that one? This one or that one? This one. Sorry. This one represents all the Bogafogas, or should we do this one to represent the sequencer? I don't think you can get this yet.
That's
No,
the
you
problem
can't.
with it.
All right, so that goes. So you can get this.
Yeah.
You get any of the Bogafogas?
Yeah, you can
You
get.
can. Yeah, you can get most of them, mate.
You can get most of.
All right, so that's fixed
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
All right, so that stays. Error instrument stays. Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Create audio stays.
Yeah.
It's a mixer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bat Verb by Noise Engineering.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Cool. Polyend Mess.
definitely.
Stylophone.
Yeah.
Filter. Yep.
Yeah.
And Jelly Mix.
I don't think the Jelly Mix is available. I can't find it.
Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
I can't find it.
Apparently you can.
Okay.
Okay, so the Jelly Mix stays in. We've got seven items. Okay.
Okay. That's enough.
Let me load them up.
Yeah.
Beft. Utility. I don't even know how to type now. You guys have ruined it for me. All right, so Behringer Boga Fogers. They won't even like me saying that. Indian Error Instruments. Resonator. Oh no, it's the Indian Resonator. Wow, it's such a long thing to type. Create audio assembler. See what I did there? Noise engineering. Bat Verb. Poly and Mess. Style. This is the first stylophone product that's come in. They've actually put a few out this year too. CPM-DF-8. And then you got IntelliGel Jelly Mix. All right. So I'm just going to put numbers next to these things. 0, just in case it doesn't let me. Oops. And then 2. This is annoying. 3, 4, 5, 6. Copy and paste that. Right, now let's add the options in. Behringer Boga Foga 0, sorry. Error Instruments. I'll just put Error Instruments. It's easier to type. Create audio. I'll just put create audio. Noise engineering. Noise and bat verb. There you go. Noise eng bat verb. That'll do. Poly and mess. Stylophone. CPM DF8, whatever that means. Has anyone ever worked out what that means? IntelliGel Jelly Mix. Go. Vote. Do I need to type it? No, I don't. Hooray. Vote, guys. Why is it rigged?
Okay.
I've just been doing a bit of research. IntelliGel announced that they still haven't put the IntelliGel Jelly Mix out. It's in the factories being produced now, but it hasn't. So they just gave you an update when they released.
It's too late now. I think you can order it. I think you can order it though.
It's pre-order, right?
Probably pre-order, yeah.
Okay.
You can probably pre-order, yeah, or a wait list or something. But yeah, I knew they mentioned it.
Yes,
There's a
Steve. Jelly
there's
hasn't sat yet.
there's a couple
Jelly hasn't
that are
said.
neck and neck right now. There's 2 that are neck and neck.
Let's add to that then. What do we got?
Oh my god, it's neck and neck. I can't stop the poll yet. We can't have a joint winner. We've got to have a clear winner. Ah, dearie me. Come on, more votes. How many votes have I got? I've only got 15 votes. You guys getting tired of voting or something, are you? Oh, one more vote. Oh, have I got enough votes? Yeah, I think I've got enough votes. Anything more than 10 for me was my... No one's voted, so I'm going to stop the poll. There we go. We got a clear winner. The winner was,
cool.
surprisingly, actually,
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
The
No,
stylophone.
that's rigged. Sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't mind that, actually, because I think I've heard it's really good.
The
And
stylophone
you can,
won with 8 votes.
I remember the demo sounded good, and plus you can use it
Yeah.
with anything. So it's
Yeah, yeah.
you can.
Yeah, no, it's all
I
right.
think.
What came very, very close second was
At the
that.
end.
Okay. Mm. Yeah, that's good.
And there was a couple of things that didn't get any votes at all. So, yeah. People once again voting with their feet. I'd be interested to see utility 2025. I would be interested to see the sales evidence of this stuff, to be honest. So we've done it. Have we done it? We've done it. We've done best synth, best Eurorack,
reached
best
the end.
drums, and best utility. Well done, guys. Awesome. So now we have, I've got a couple of graphics to do and some posts to do over the weekend and some emails to send out. So Roland are going to get an email from me, IntelliGel are going to get an email, Stylophone are going to get an email, and
Okay.
Akai are going to get an email from
Yeah.
me. Now, usually the people don't reply to my emails are Akai and
Roland?
no, Roland reply because I've got a contact
Oh,
here in
good.
Australia. Yeah.
All right.
The least they can do is reply and say thank you, I think.
Well, I
But,
did.
hey,
I did one last year. I think it was last year, and I got a little bit butthurt that the person that won something last year didn't respond. I thought it was a bit rude. So yeah.
and we've all had input. You know, all the chatties and everybody's voted. So well, at least they can do is say thank you. But-
Indeed.
That's the world.
sometimes the companies are rude. Like, how many subscribers do you have? Oh, that's it. It's like,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
we are customers.
Now I don't know
Yes.
why, but
That's
my
10,000.
Zoom,
16,000 customers. Yeah.
my Zoom thing was offline. I don't know how long it was offline for, but it was offline. So I've just clicked reconnect. So if anyone's been trying to join Zoom, please rejoin.
I must have killed it when I left.
I mean, look, guys, just to be clear, there was, what did I say at the start of the show? There were, where's my article? 328 products that we showed this year. I'm not going to make you guys go through 328 products and vote individually on every single one of them. And also, there's probably some products that people are mentioning in chat that we didn't actually show. So there's products that definitely were released this year
There are a
that
few.
we didn't show. And obviously, in that, the most obvious one is that we probably could have had a software synth category. But
Yeah, 'cause there's been
I'll
quite a few.
I'll be the first to admit I don't really show software synths anywhere near as much as some of the other shows do. So I think they're more suited to have that. Like I don't like stepping on people's toes, especially when I'm not in the corner where I feel like I'm being a person that adds value to that corner. So I'd much prefer if someone else does it. You guys are kind of cool with that, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And we didn't do any Soma stuff because there was 2 or 3 Soma products came out this year, wasn't there? Is that
I think we did
that
do
Fex Pedal and
I think we did a Soma thing.
Did we?
Yeah, I remember looking at one
That
of the
is
things. What was it? The Kaleidoscope, which is the guy
the
from
thing you play with the
Soma.
ring came out this year too, right?
Vadim, the guy from the Kaleidoscope. We showed that at the start of the year in February. So
I played the ring thing. I can't remember what it's called, but that's quite cool.
Yeah.
I quite
really
liked
cool.
that. Yeah.
yeah, but anyway, I mean, look, if we don't show a product on the show, doesn't mean it
It's
probably
not
doesn't.
big world, exactly.
Sometimes I don't show them because they haven't been released, and sometimes I don't show them because they're still in development. And I kind of probably show other products that are still in development for reasons that I just want to talk about it. So it's interesting why I choose things and why I don't. But if you can understand what goes on my brand,
just cover what we need to cover.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, it's okay to not show things that you don't like, because why not? Why hurt their feelings if you don't have to? So,
I mean, personally, synth-wise, I liked the sequential form. I really did. I think that probably should have won an award, in my opinion. But it didn't, because you guys didn't vote for it. So
no, I think the form needs. I mean, I needed to spend long with it. I only had 10, 15 minutes with it, and the preset. You're going through the presets. I thought the presets were pretty shoddy. I think it's probably a better synth than what was available on the day. But no, it didn't impress me. And I walked up. I had to go back 2 or 3 times. I was quite disappointed when I actually got to play the damn thing.
Yeah,
because there was a lot of buzz about it at Astronica.
Okay, so people are. I mean, I haven't had a chance to play with it, so I'm only going by what I've seen on YouTube. And you know what? There's been things that I reckon all of us have bought in the past, and we've brought it home, and we've gone, nah, I just don't gel with this product. I just don't like it.
Ambient Zero's gone from me.
Yeah,
I was so looking forward to that product, and
PolyN
just didn't.
Tracker for you, Ian. PolyN Tracker is the one I remember.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you know what? I don't think it's Polyn's fault. I think it's just. I think
absolutely not. No,
it's the tracker system.
Tracker thing. I was never from the tracker.
Yep.
High-backing background. The problem with the Ambient Zero was it was very digital, and it didn't really fit in with anything else. It didn't play nice.
Yeah.
It worked. I mean, I could operate it quite happily. And it is a sort of convoluted way of getting sort of patches in and things, but you could work with that. But it just didn't. It didn't gel with anything. I kept wanting to use it at an EMOM and then trying it with other things, thinking it just don't sound great.
I'll tell you what. If there was a category called Best Firmware Update of 2025, you know what I'm going to say is going to win on that one.
Yeah.
Actually,
go on and say
but technically, there's a few. There's a few that would be very, very high contenders in that. Like I mean, I've got the MPC Live 1 here, and I've got the MPC Live 3 software on it, firmware on it, and it's amazing, right?
It's absolutely superb.
Yeah. So that one would be a clear top category, but I still think the Korg MicroKorg 2 firmware update was insanely good. That was such a good firmware update. To me, I think I said this during the show when I announced that I got it and everything. I always used to think the Base Station 2 firmware update with the AFX mode was one of the best firmware updates I've ever seen on a synth. And I'm sure there's other examples. Unique, yeah. I think it just ticked a lot of boxes. It just gave that synth another, I think I'd had it for about 10 years at the time when it came out. And it just gave it another 10 years of life with me. And that's kind of like the MicroKorg 2 firmware. It just went, wow, this thing is insane. This is actually just a cheap and really, really simple synth.
Firmware update gave you a whole new synth for wavetables.
There you go, Daren.
Actual being able to put, serum wavetables in and stuff. So
there you go. So the Bento was another one. So there's 4. There's 4 firmware updates this year that we could definitely be proud of. I know someone was mentioning something about firmware updates a few weeks ago that they thought was good. I can't remember what it was.
I was told that, because I got rid of the X key, the controller, the hexagonal controller thing, which I really didn't get on with. But Cal Bereford, when I met him in London, because he'd bought one, and he says, the latest firmware makes it amazing. I'd already sold mine, but it was.
He's only
for
saying
me,
that to make you feel salty.
Maybe it was, but no, actually, I have had it. Like a journalist, I've had it confirmed by somebody else as well. So, 2 sources, and apparently it is. They have done quite a bit to it, really. Because somebody asked me, no, don't buy it.
So, out of those 4 categories, right? We had Roland TI-1000, we had the Akai MPC Live 3, we had the Intelligil Multigrain. And then we had the Stylophone, weird name thing, DF8, whatever it's called. If you were to pick one that tops it out of the 4 categories, what would be the overall winner? I know what I would pick.
I know what I'd pick.
Let us know in
But
chat
I-
what you think.
Yeah, I do.
Let's get a few chats going in, and we'll go back to the video call, guys. Let us know in chat what you think would be the overall winner for today, for the whole year. What's the best of the 4?
Best
So we've
release
got
of the year.
NPC from DJ
Yeah.
Wojtek saying NPC. Bento is good. Okay, Bento didn't win, but that's cool. Oh, he's probably talking about firmware. TR1000 for Wags. Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
It is, isn't it?
I think, see, the thing with me is, I think I probably sound like a simple person, because it's probably true, but I think the TR1000, what's genius about it is the fact that you can have a TR8 with an analog voice and then go, nut, stuff it, I want a digital voice on the same channel just by just clicking a button, basically. The engineering behind that is insanely elite.
Complex,
that is, you know, these Japanese engineers that Roland are just on top. They are to be admired, you know.
And truth be told, we haven't really seen it from them for some time. I mean, all of them have been rather, you know, focused on cost and quantity and software and stuff like that. It's the first time in a while that we've had a really, really dedicated hardware like fest, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
They really
the
have-
Roland need to get on the things and start making an MX2 Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I'd struggle between the
think it's on the
NPC
cards,
and the
Darren.
1000, though. I would struggle to choose between the two of them. I absolutely love the NPC, but I know if I got my hands on the Roland and I had the money, I would absolutely love that too. You know, because I
mean-
do like the Roland workflow.
value for money, and I mean this in so many ways, like value for money to the, like every single nook and cranny of the box that you're buying. NPC Live 3, value for money everywhere.
Yep.
You
Absolutely.
Like, you might spend, what is it, £1,500 or whatever it costs to buy.
Yeah.
You're going to get your
7
money
years
back
of
and some
use.
on that.
Absolutely. There's
That-
so much in it.
It's
The TR1000,
yeah.
I don't know if I could say it's value for money, but it definitely is value for legacy, I guess. Value for legacy. Because when you think about it, and we talked about this when it first came out, if you were to go and buy a vintage 808, a vintage 909, and then get the older, you know, the TR8S or the TR8 that they produced, and you had all three of those sitting in your studio, it's going to cost you a lot more than what it would cost you to buy a TR1000. And then on top of that, you're not going to get the benefits and the features that the TR1000's got built into it. So you have to use external gear to get those benefits and features. So I think value for what did I say? Value for historic reasons would be the TR1000, but value for money in every nook and cranny would be NPC Live 3, definitely. Yeah. I don't know, flip a coin between those two guys.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because I already
Two
own an
very
NPC. I'm probably just jealous I don't have a TR1000. I don't know. It's never going to happen, not with my budget. Not with the $0 that I earn from YouTube. TR needs to sort out the MIDI, apparently, according to DJ Wojtek. I think they will. You know, don't hold your breath though. Don't whatever you do, don't go and buy the TR1000 and go, it's going to have the MIDI sorted out eventually. Because Roland have a tendency to not do things that you hope that they would do. There's plenty of examples
Well,
like
it's
that.
like the Irish stuff. It got abandoned at some point.
Man, friggin' firmware updates on some of the Roland stuff. They bring out some awesome shit, but no one asked for it. It's like, do you remember when the JDXI one came out, Andy? There's a massive firm. We all wanted something else, and they brought out all this cool like chord
it's kind
play
of
feature stuff on there.
Yeah.
that's kind of Roland to a T, isn't it? They kind of like, you know, they're trying to communicate with us, but they do it in like a black room. It's like, this is how we talk to people. Okay, I can sense the customer wants this. I think I'm not gonna down.
It's
Yes,
black
I
room.
think
They're communicating by
It's
It's
slaps.
the same one they used to make the
They're trying
wacky
to-
presets in, like the funny cat and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
You're in a black room, and every now and then you get a slap. Oh, okay. What does that slap mean?
Yeah.
It means that you're not getting your firmware update that you wanted. That's what it means. So stop asking. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. What we think that we know is probably not the masses, is probably where I'm coming from. You know, us synth nerds are not the masses. That's for sure. There's people out there that buy these products that we haven't even heard of, and they're probably more categorized as more mass users of these products. So, like, one of the things I was talking to this mate of mine who lives in Chicago, and he's an MPC guy, and he's I won't say anything else because I don't want to get myself in trouble, but if I stereotype a beat maker from Chicago, Illinois, that is in the R&B, hip-hop music genre. He is a YouTuber. He makes, I think you can picture it in your mind who I'm talking about, someone like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm being very stereotypical. This person is exactly probably what you're picturing. And this guy, he, you know, he's known about me for years, but he said to me, he said, like, the stuff that you talk about with the MPC, we never even, like, consider this stuff because we're too busy doing like samples, dropping samples in, and manipulating stuff, and they're making beats,
lazy chops and stuff.
Yeah, and they're using it in a different way, and it's such a different way to what I would use it, and what Ian would use it. Ian and I would probably sequence stuff and use like stems and things like that, and you know.
Oh, I have bought a little turntable just to take samples off records. I bought a little. I've just bought a little. I'm going to do that. I've been buying records for a while to do that. So,
crate digging, they call it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but it won't be.
But people also happily buy stuff they know is flawed. Like the Andromeda has been flawed since the company, offloaded it, and it was never finished. So it has all kinds of glitches. I've experienced a few of them playing one, but people still love it because it is what it is. But it has problems.
You know what? I heard someone say that about the Novation Peak and Summit.
Oh, yeah.
I think they were a Summit owner though, but
Summit had problems for sure. They supposed
I don't
to iron
own a
that
Summit,
out,
but I don't know how people can say that.
Scott Synth stuff. He was talking about the Summit problem for a while. I think
that might have been who it was actually. It might have been Scotty.
Yeah.
I remember at the start of this year we had that video where I said the stream where I said I'm not quitting. And that was about Scotty, actually, because he went through. This if you think back, 2025.
Yeah,
I remember that.
He had a massive. It actually affected him. You know, poor guy had mental health issues from it, and all he was.
I sent him a message. Yeah,
he was.
I sent a message saying, "Please don't quit." You know.
Yeah, he was just sticking up for something that he believed in. So do you know what I mean? Like this caper. You know what we do, we get our faces in front of the world, and people judge me all the time. People judge you guys, I'm sure. And
I mean, everyone's got opinions, so they want to get it out there.
Yeah. But all I can say is that you probably don't like the same type of music I like, right? You probably don't like the same flavor of ice cream I like. You probably don't barrack for the same football team. Do you know what I mean? This is the spice of life. It doesn't necessarily mean we all have to agree on the same things.
Hey, how dare you like something different, all right?
Yeah, exactly. How dare I?
Come on.
How dare I?
Follow the crowd. Follow the crowd.
Yeah.
It's like I came here to have my opinions validated, damn it.
I think that definitely is a thing about the world, isn't it? And, that
they want the echo chamber, right?
There's a really, really funny Australian comedian. His name's Steve. He does a stand-up routine. It's probably about 10 years old now, where he says to people, people get really upset. They get offended when they don't like their opinion. They get offended. But you know what happens when I don't like someone's opinion? Nothing happens if I don't like your opinion.
Yeah.
I love it. It's the best stand-up routine ever. Because he's basically just telling the world that if you don't have, if your opinion isn't, followed by someone else, nothing happens. It's not like the planet suddenly tilts on its axis and we're now getting snow 365 days of a year because your opinion didn't suit someone else. It's
Well, you have to blame
nothing
social
happens.
media. Though. There's a
Available.
time when people weren't so sensitive. You could just say things and people go, "Yeah, whatever, I don't care." Now it's like, "Oh my God, did you say that?"
Yeah. I started off at the start of this year in 2025, and I don't usually do New Year's resolutions, and this technically wasn't a New Year's resolution. I just said, look, this year I want to scoot through the year without any drama. I just want to avoid drama. I don't want drama. And I'll tell you what, it has been a challenge. Hell, mate.
Exactly.
I swear. I'm
not
like
walking
fucking
apart.
dodging the shit fucking every week.
Exactly.
Drama. I'm like, no, not me.
Drama avoidance.
I mean, it's fucking drama this week, and I'm still trying to dodge it. So basically,
Just make sure you're wearing your Teflon underwear. Everything will be fine. So
I thought it was asbestos. I thought it was asbestos underwear back in my day.
Oh, same thing.
Yeah.
High heat,
I mean,
non-stick. Yeah.
I was thinking to myself the other day, my son, I always talk about my younger son because he's a piano boy, and he sits there, and every time he plays, he gets better and better and better and better. And I just sit there now, and he's at the point now, I reckon he could work at a cocktail bar and play some of the pieces that he plays. He's getting so good. It's probably an exaggeration, but I get this real sort of peace in me when my son plays his piano, and I can sit and hit the piano's just outside this door here, and he plays, and I get this peace in me. And today he was doing it again, and I just thought the same thought. I thought, this is just, it's just so peaceful. It's such a really, really, I mean, I'm a father, I'm proud, there's all that going on as well.
Yeah, of course you are. Yeah.
But
As we
it's
all
not
would
just
be.
that. What I thought today was, I'll share it with you guys. I thought music doesn't have an opinion. It always has an emotion to it. There's always something that you'll get out of it, whether it be a feeling, whether it be good or bad, or whether it calms you, whether it excites you, makes you dance. There's always something that music gives to you. It's a way of communicating without language. And it's a little bit like they said, if we could send something into space and we want to communicate to the aliens, what's the best way to communicate? Well, one scientist said, we're going to show them mathematics. They're going to get mathematics. That's what they're going to get. And some other guy said, no, we're going to send them some records of music.
Carl Sagan wanted sounds of the earth plus music.
Yeah, music.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And I just think, if we could ever look at how sometimes we don't get along, right? How sometimes we don't have opinions that we agree with, and it makes people angry. All I'll say is that there's something that we can all agree on, and that is that music is something that we all love. All of us. We all share that.
And it's actually really good that we all don't like the same things. Actually, it would be quite boring if we all agreed on music.
Absolutely.
The fact that everybody's got a different opinion on music is brilliant because, you take other people's, and actually sometimes somebody will say, oh, you've got to listen to this, it's great. And I listen to it and go, actually, he's right. It is great,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, look, send a monkey into space with a record player and meet the aliens. I don't really mind what you do, but the end of the day is music is the universal language, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It is. But for a second there, I thought you were going to say send a monkey into space with an NPC and see what music he creates. I thought you were going to say.
Yeah. Unite our shared mockery of the Timberwolves.
Version of the Shakespeare works being written by monkeys.
I did in the past say, surely the Timberwolves can't be that bad, and then Kent put me right.
I was at uni once, Chris. Speaking of Shakespeare, and I was sitting at I don't know if you've ever been to the Mount Lawley campus of ECU. I was sitting outside where the cafeteria is, and there's like this kind of a fresco area where you can dine outside in the nice sunshine and there's some shade or whatever. And across the courtyard is the West Australian Performing Arts Institute, WAPA, right?
Yeah, WAPA. Very,
very, very famous place. A lot of famous actors that you guys would know in the world have actually learnt their craft from WAPA. There's two big Australian places where actors sort of learn their craft. NIDA is one in the eastern states, and WAPA is the other one. And I'll give you an example, like the Batman, the famous Australian Batman. He went to WAPA. So, do you remember who he is, Chris?
No, I've forgotten.
Christian Bale.
No, Australian.
Is he from there?
Australian Batman.
Australian.
Is he British? I thought he was Australian. Sorry.
Australian. No. Anyway,
Yeah.
before you guys
Christian
work out who
Bale's
it is,
Australian, yeah. He's British.
you guys will work out who he is. He's dead now, by the way. He died.
Oh, you mean
No,
not
I don't-
Batman, but in the Batman films?
Yes,
Yeah,
in the
Heath
Batman
Ledger.
films.
Oh.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, he's a wiper.
Ah, right.
right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
He was great with Keith Ledger.
So anyway, I'm
Keith
sitting
Ledger.
I didn't know he
I'm
was
sitting in
Australian.
this courtyard, and these two people are having a massive friggin' argument about Shakespeare. And one guy I'm sitting there eating my donut or whatever I was eating, and one guy's going, "Oh, Shakespeare, he's a fraud. You know he had ghostwriters, don't you? It was all ghostwriters. He didn't write
No,
shit
he had a-
himself. It was crap. In fact,
He had
apprentices.
He'd be lucky if he actually would win a spelling contest." And this other guy's, "Oh, you're off your nut." You should have seen it. It was like these two friggin' academics going hammer and tongs about it. And I remember sitting there and I was thinking to myself, oh, geez, I'm glad I'm not studying that shit.
Yeah.
I'm so glad.
Well, I don't know if you guys were privy to the silly beer ad rivalries, the taste great, less filling of Bud Light ads in the 80s and 90s. It's the two sports guys fighting on TV. Tastes great, less filling. It's very silly, right? Fighting over the same beer.
Yeah.
Why it's better. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, while we're talking Australians, I just want to give a shout, not to do with music, but it was the best show that we saw at Edinburgh this year. It was a show, it's got a really strange name, but it's by an Australian outfit. They're called All Right ? Is the theatre company. And they are actually performing it in February in Adelaide or somewhere. I can't remember which city they're moving it to. But if any of our watchers, listeners are in Australia, check them out. So All Right ? is the theatre company. It's something like the P-Brain. Oh, it's a really strange title, this thing, but it was absolutely brilliant. It was the best thing we saw this year at Edinburgh, and there were Australians. And the girl that wrote the play, or the comedy, it's a comedy piece. Alana is just such a talent. She's going places. That girl, she's absolutely brilliant. You know?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, there was something else that I was doing today. When you guys are probably the same. When you're in the car, you've probably got your music playing on some sort of shuffle, and these random songs just appear. They've probably been sitting in your playlist, and I don't know how. It depends on how big your playlist is, right? Your playlist could be friggin' massive like mine, because I don't want to have to listen to the same stuff regularly. I want it to sort of disappear and come back a few weeks later, type of thing. So today I was listening to a track out of Mr. Heartbreak by Laurie Anderson. And, if you guys have heard that, it's an mid-80s album. And there's a song on there called Language d'Amour. And there's actually a couple of songs on there. There's one, Excellent Birds, which you guys know has got Peter Gabriel in it.
Yeah.
Well, Peter Gabriel was actually on Language d'Amour as well. Or Lang d'Amour. I think it's actually not Language d'Amour. What am I saying? Lang d'Amour. Anyway, the thing is, when I was listening to it, and luckily for me, it's pretty decent recording, and the car stereo is pretty decent, so you could hear some very good mixing. It's a studio album. You could hear some, some cool things about it. But geez, there was like a timpani or a sort of tom drum in it, and it had something else layered underneath it, and just the mix was so good. Like the bass came out of that drum as it hit, and then it had these synth sounds and the vocals, and I just thought, she's a complete genius, this lady. She honestly, like, for the time she was around doing this stuff, it's like early mid-80s. Whenever she sung, it was kind of like, I think I kind of worked out how to describe it. If you were to describe your dream, but in a narrating way, That's how she sings. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, she's like, and in the backyard was a boy, and he had a pencil case with a ruler and a pencil.
Sing talking, some people call it.
Like, that's how she. It's like it's so kind of bizarre, haphazard, but situational, and like you puts you there, and she's a real storyteller. But it's kind of
There might have been a theater
bizarre.
kid or something.
I think.
I mean, and
cool.
Superman is not her best work. It's the most popular work, and it's the bit they always seem to play on the radio. But there's so much other stuff that's great.
Mr. Heartbreak. Mr. Heartbreak's the one you got to listen to. It's brilliant.
Well, and she plays so many things. She plays electric violin. She plays the keys.
Yeah,
she plays, you know.
And I think Home of the Brave is a great, if you can ever get yourself.
The concert's great. It's on YouTube.
If you can ever see the video of it, it's she plays a like MIDI guitar type Thai thing. It's awesome. Anyway, Lang d'Amour, if you've never ever heard that track, go listen to it and listen to all the analog synths and just some of the you can hear Peter Gabriel in the vocals as well. He's in there, so that you know if you like Peter, if you're a fan of Peter Gabriel, you may not be a fan of Laurie.
I didn't know that. I have to check it out.
Yeah, he's in there.
Also, don't forget her
really
concerts for dogs. She did a whole concert of high frequency only for animals out in the park.
Concert for dogs.
Only humans couldn't hear it. So.
Well, she was married, or was married to Lou Reed.
Was
right?
married.
So,
he's dead now.
Well, yeah, of course, but I don't think they divorced, though, did they? So she's widowed. I don't think they divorced.
I think she's widowed.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He's married, so technically,
yeah. I tell you, the one I didn't talk about Christmas presents. The one Christmas present I got from Jane this year, this is how much my wife loves me, was a vinyl copy of an album by somebody called Tamita and Snowflakes Are Dancing.
Yeah.
She bought me on vinyl. I've got it on CD. I've got the album on CD.
I know that.
I've also got it on vinyl now.
Oh.
I know that album. It's actually not bad.
It's great, actually.
Yeah.
WC stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Very nice.
It's a really good album. Yeah.
But you know, I kind of what the takeaway is, like you've mentioned it, Ian, just there, is when you catch yourself sort of going, "Oh, that's freaking cool," then in a way, if you can sort of think to yourself, without nerding out and becoming like, oh, what synths are you playing? Yeah, what patch is that? You know, try not to do that. Try and think to yourself from an artistic, from more of an artistic point of view, is like, what is this person about? Like, how have they got to this point and they've made this? You know, which is kind of what I was doing with Laurie Anderson. I was kind of thinking to myself, like, there's a skill. There's a skill with each. You know, I think even with Peter Gabriel, he's probably similar in that regard, right? He's if you listen to a lot of his music, he tells stories. Like his music is about a journey in some sort of story that he's telling. I think it's always, you're always going to win with those things. But I used to also, I remember, I think it was he that said in one of his interviews that you have got no idea how many tracks I've made over the years that just no one's heard, no one cares. And everyone talks about this track, you know, whatever I've made that's successful. But there's thousands and thousands of other tracks that I've made that are flops in the eyes of the world, but I might not think they're a flop.
Some people, some musicians are like that, where they produce a hell of a lot of content and throw a lot away because they're producing many things a day.
Prince?
Yeah.
40,000.
A lot of stuff.
But
40,000 tracks somewhere.
But there are also people who are desperately afraid that they're not going to be able to think of anything tomorrow. You know what I mean? It consumes them with fear that they're not going to come up with the next hit, so to speak. Yeah.
Well, if that's what drives you, you know.
Well,
if that's what drives you.
Some of them, some of the contemporary kind of pop artists kind of seem to have that psyche these days. You know, what's going to be? Where's my next brilliant song going to come from?
I think some of that comes from major record labels as well, though, doesn't it? I did watch the Simon Cowell Netflix documentary series, which is slightly fake, about building a boy band, which he's been doing, and that's from it's the record label. The guys are 15 to 18-year-olds. They're naive.
Yeah, the A&R guys.
The record company, basically the record companies are saying, if you don't have a hit, you're no good to us. So they are packaging a tin of beans, and some people still do that. Some people care about the next hit. We don't, because we've not had hits, or if we have, it's
Well, I kind of like the story more. I probably won't ever watch that because I don't really care for that sort of crap. It's kind of.
It's not great, actually. It isn't great.
It's like,
Simon
it's like
Cowell
a sausage
comes
factory.
across.
He's very
across as a
abrasive,
cock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, the stories I like. I mean, if you want to talk about a band that is, successful for many, many reasons, is the Beatles. And the story I like to hear is the heart stories. And I mean, Paul McCartney, whether you love him or hate him, he tells stories from the heart of what happened in the early days. Like, for example, how they got George in the band. You guys heard that story, right? How they got George in the band. So that they had John and Paul were both okay on the guitar. They were both okay, but they wanted someone who was better. They wanted someone in the band who could take them, take the guitar sort of a bit more dynamic and take it places. And I think it was John that said to Paul, I know a guy. Either Paul said to John or John said to Paul, it doesn't really matter who, right? But, I know a guy, but the only problem is he's a bit young. He's a bit younger than us, and at the time, these guys were quite young, right? This is early days of the Beatles. They weren't called the Beatles then either. And so they got this kid in and they said, well, you better start playing the guitar, mate. And he was like really young. It was a young George, and away he went, and they were like, this guy.
I think he was 14, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was really young.
He was really young. Yeah, they were about.
Really
I think they were
young.
16. He was 14, something like that.
And they were making decisions like that in their teens, right? They kind of had an idea. I mean, John Lennon and Paul McCartney were pretty intelligent guys. We all know that. The evidence is history, hindsight, right? But for them to sort of what were we doing when we were teenage? We definitely weren't sitting there going, we need a really good guitarist.
Absolutely not. No,
we were mucking around. We probably
and then bring in Billy Preston when they need a great keyboardist, right? So
absolutely, yeah. Billy Preston's big parts, and I have played Billy Preston's parts. I almost joined a Beatles tribute band years ago, and I had to learn Billy Preston's piano parts. They're bloody hard to learn properly.
I bet.
Yeah.
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 I remember talking to Mark Doty about Prince once. We had a long conversation about Prince, and he was telling me that he used to work.
Paisley Park.
Kind of worked for him. It was kind of like it was an interesting story how he got it, but yeah. So that was kind of his thing. And
I've heard his Prince stories. He's got some interesting Prince stories. Yeah.
The things that he told me I never knew, like the rumors are there's 40,000 or 4,000, whatever it is. There's a 4 in a big massive number. There's a whole bunch of recorded tracks that he's made that are sitting at Paisley Park that have never been released. And I think the instruction from Prince before he died was that they're not to ever be released. I think that was on his will, but I think something will crack that one day. Someone will probably crack it because
some statute of limitations.
I mean, he was a genius with that guy. He was a complete genius.
Yeah, but he probably. It was probably that kind of genius where it's like your genius doesn't just happen every day. You have to work at it.
He worked exactly, Chris. He worked.
That's my point.
He'd go and play for 3 hours after the gig, wouldn't he? He'd go and do the gig, and then he'd go to some small club with the band, and he'd just improvise and play, till the early hours.
Again, one of those guys, few guys who could play all the instruments, so it's crazy.
Yeah. But if there's plenty of examples of Prince. There's apparently Michael Jackson was kind of similar. There were times where they were just so focused, in producing that they pumped out a lot of stuff in a very short period of time, and superhuman, right? But we think about it is, I probably could if I shredded all the other distractions in my life and I just wrote music, I probably could pump out a lot of music if I wanted to. I don't think anyone would listen to it, but you know, that's not the problem.
You could have your never open container of all the music you made that you didn't release.
That no one ever cares about.
By the way, speaking of Laurie Anderson again, and MIDI, she's one of the first ones to make drum pants, essentially, like alternative MIDI controllers, which she's hitting the body and stuff. So she was way out there, just so clever.
You know. Yeah. I forget there was an engineer that worked with her, and there's a link to that person.
Sylvia Massey. Was it Sylvia Massey who was her engineer? No, it wasn't. It was Susan somebody. I heard a podcast with her. She then became a music professor. I'm sure it was Susan somebody.
Was that the lady that had the crazy punk hairdo, and then she sort of lost all that craziness and became kind of clean cut afterwards? Is that the one we're talking about? I don't know if it's
sure
Laurie Anderson election or if I'm thinking someone else.
I was thinking
because music professor rings a bell, and I think she went to the UK, didn't she, as a professor, like Cambridge or something.
Not sure.
She also brought in
Prince
cool musicians to work with. I mean, obviously Peter Gabriel and stuff, but there's a really good percussionist from back then called David Van Tighem, who is a very good, clever alternative percussionist, and he's in Home of the Brave and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, so that the percussion in Home of the Brave is
it's that guy, man. He's amazing,
fantastic. Yeah. The sounds of the drums he uses and that, they're just really, really good.
Prince's sound engineer was Susan Rogers. So, and for years she had to be on call at any time, day or night, that he wanted to record. There was a story about her,
wasn't there?
Yeah, and that's why she eventually left, because she was, she had no life, poor girl, she's an American professor, sound engineer, and record producer, it says, according to
she was interviewed somewhere a while back. I remember that name.
Yeah, I heard her on the podcast. She's Purple Rain, Sign of the Times, Black Album.
So Eric's talking about he went to Paisley Park on the way to NobCon one year, and then he met Roger Lynn the next day after seeing Prince's LM1 on display. So that would have been a nice little connection. So something to talk to Roger about. And I'm sure Roger probably would have known about the sale to Prince for that.
Oh, absolutely.
I've actually got an interesting story about the LM1. So there's a very famous Australian track called Great Southern Land by a band called Icehouse, right?
Oh yeah,
I know Icehouse. Yeah,
Ivor Davies is the guy that's the front man for Icehouse. He's still around, still kicks around, and he sat in his home studio with a Linn drum and a Prophet 5, and he didn't know how to change the tempo of the Linn drum. And so the drums on Great Southern Land are 120 BPM.
Excellent.
Great, yes.
And he admits it.
It's worth
he admits it. It's fantastic.
It is worth mentioning that you can join every month. Roger Lynn has a Zoom call for anybody. You don't have to own an instrument.
Oh, I've been on one.
Anybody can go.
I've been on
one. And he's just such a... He tells great stories. It's for a couple of hours over, it's a lunchtime when he does it here, and I've been on 2 or 3 of them. He's great. He's really good at entertainment.
If you see him at Expo, he's always super approachable, normal guy.
Yeah,
he is. He's just, he's a great guy. I
went on that and I was like, this guy's like a legend to me, right?
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't know who I am. I went in there and I thought, cool, I'm just going to join this and just be some pleb that's on there like everyone else. And he friggin' knew who I was. And I'm like, what the hell? This guy, he knows everyone.
He's great.
He knows everyone.
He does. Yeah,
I know. I was blown away by it. And I'm like,
I said, because the last one I said to him, I said, if you've got anybody in the Southwest who wants to try out an instrument, I'm happy to show them it. I'm not looking for commissions or anything. I'm just happy to, to help out, really. So if he gets anybody, I'm happy to,
absolutely.
show him it.
Yeah. He'd love you doing that sort of stuff.
Yeah. It's the least you can do, really.
I think one of the best videos I saw him do, because Roger's Roger's what you'd expect. Someone who he definitely he's very open about. He knows that he's not going to be the best musician in the world ever, but friggin' hell, he's a genius when it comes to developing instruments for us to use, right? And he's very open about it, and I just love how open he is. So he's doing this video with the Akai MPC, right? And he's basically saying to people, look, please don't judge me on what comes out of this. It's not, I'm not trying to show you how good I am as a musician, but what I want to show you is how you can use an MPC like the Roland RC505, like a live looper pedal, where you basically lay down something and then layer it and add layers and add layers and add layers, and it keeps everything synced, and it restarts everything at the right time. And I thought, when I watched this, I thought you can see that he has his thoroughbred legacy is in this machine, because he was across some of the early Akai products, as you know. But when he was using the MPC, and he had an MPC Live 2, by the way, if you're wondering which one it was.
Right. I need to watch that. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, so it's a few years back now. But yeah, it was just really clever. Like, when I don't even think I can remember what sort of music it was. It wasn't anything sort of fantastic or anything, but it didn't matter, because what you were doing is you were taken not down the journey of listening to someone make music. You were taken down the journey of, hey, this is what's possible. And then you were thinking, oh, holy crap, this is cool. I want to be able to, now I can do something. And you were sort of expanding your thought based on this guy. And I kind of think sometimes that's where these developers have their magic. They create these platforms for us where we are inspired, and we then can, I'm sure they get absolute goosebumps when they see what some people can do with their products that they invent.
I'm sure. Yeah.
You do quite often hear a lot of the really smart creators out there of technology say that that immortal sort of line. I didn't know that's where you were going to go with it. I just instinctively knew that would probably be an interesting direction.
Imagine what Roland said with the TB303. Seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
They would have gone, whoa, okay.
The Papa bands will love it, yes.
Organ toppers.
I remember him saying about the Dead Presidents Club. They don't have it anymore, but the Dead Presidents Club was when all of these synth luminaries used to get together with Roger for lunch. Because they'd been presidents of corporations.
Dave Smith, Roger Lynn.
But Dave Smith, yeah, exactly. But then he said we had to stop. We had to change the name of the club because people were getting on a bit, and people did actually start dying.
Yeah,
But that's
hilarious. I remember something about that. Yeah. Yes. Oh my god.
The Dead Presidents Club.
Yeah, ex-president's club should have been a better name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's a funny guy. But geez.
He is, yeah.
Crazy, right? Crazy when you
the weird thing was, because when I first, like I said, I've done 2 or 3 of them over this last year, but he remembered that we had a conversation probably back in 2018 when I first started talking to him about buying an instrument, but also about possibly trying to import them for him. And he'd remembered me from then, because we'd sent emails backwards and forwards when I had pocket into music. I just couldn't afford to import them because I'd have had to buy them in advance,
Yeah, you have to buy stuff.
But he remembered me. He did remember me from that conversation, which I thought was really quite cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, some people have that kind of memory too.
They do, yeah. Exactly.
They just have a memory that's organised that way. They can tell you that they talked to you at a conference, and you're going, "How do you remember what year that was?" I just do. Whereas they can't tell you what you said 5 minutes ago.
There are a handful of people in the world have this crazy memory where they can remember. You give them a date, and they'll tell them exactly what they were doing and where they were.
Oh yeah.
Anywhere.
That's
like 7 or 8 people in the world that can do that. And one is the woman from Taxi, the actress from the show Taxi. She has there's a special name for the type of memory, but she can track down. You give her like 25 years ago, and she'll tell you what day of the week it was.
It's all like instant recall.
Yeah, it's really bizarre. I think only 7 or 8 people ever have been tracked with that ability. It's really weird.
I remember
Really,
there was some
really weird.
documentary about people who have got
Mary Lou Hanna, is that it?
what is it called?
Mary
It's
Lou
not,
Hanna, yeah.
it's not photographic memory.
Yeah.
It's called something else. There's a name for it where
Yeah, there's
they
another
can,
name for it.
they
Yeah.
actually can remember every single thing that ever happened to them in their entire life.
That's it. Yeah.
And it
That's
becomes
the one.
it becomes actually debilitating to them.
I'm going to say
Yeah,
that's a
it's
blessing.
very
and
Not
a
for
curse,
her though,
isn't it?
because she has to just kind of think about it a little bit, but then she can recall it.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
That's
so
amazing.
that's like a superpower,
yeah.
It is. Yeah.
right?
But kind of tough if you have a lot of bad memories you want to forget. So-
Yeah.
But imagine like not being able to, like there's so much swirling around your head, like to the point. I think this is the one I was thinking of, where I'm sure I watched a documentary on it where they had these people that they could even remember their childbirth type thing. That's how crazy it is.
Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm thinking,
Bizarre stuff.
what?
Yeah.
Addict. What's that? Wegu? Is that the name I'm thinking of?
I think that's the name for the type of memory. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I've heard that term before.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a very rare.
Marked
at
an extraordinarily
least
detailed
so far
and
as I know.
vivid recall of visual images. Eidetic memory.
Have you seen what Steve Elbow said? Kent had that sort of memory, but then he installed the wrong update and ended up with 4K of ROM. Cruel.
I think we're all going to
Cruel,
end up with
Steve
4K
Elbow.
of ROM in the end.
He ended up with the read-only memory, but the thing is, he doesn't like
Yeah,
to read
yeah.
anything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But at the moment,
asked
his studio is working. There's a couple of things, but basically, Kent's studio seems to be finally fixed.
Wow.
He has the extremely volatile flash memory. It's just gone.
yeah.
The EPROM got too much sunlight.
Yeah.
I believe he has a whole room full of these for his sample libraries.
Yeah.
Is it me if the hard drive price has gone back up again? I'm not talking about the mechanical ones because they're cheap, but the
Yes.
SSD.
Well, memory,
I bought-
memory's gone through the roof.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
It
it's not
has.
the
I
one.
mean, I bought one for the MPC. It was 130 quid for 2 terabyte.
Down or something,
Right.
did it?
Yeah, I thought that's a
And
bit
then,
pricey.
I thought it was okay because when I looked again, it was doubled.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
a fortnight later, it was. I'm thinking it's 200 odd quid now. I never, because I looked and I thought it was on Amazon. I thought I didn't pay that for it.
Well, internal
No,
ones
uh,
are slightly cheaper than external ones, but I was looking at
It
an
was
external
internal. Yeah.
Oh,
drive.
Yeah,
because Macs,
internal.
memory's going up.
Macs
It's
don't have
making-
drives in them these
It's
days.
making Apple's memory look cheap because all external memory's going
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
so
because you can still
you
buy
have
the
a
Apple
laptop
price
up.
at the,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
That's
Darren.
how it started to bring that down.
That is a good point. Where was I looking? I was looking at. Oh, that's where I went, Chris. I went to Officeworks, but we went and got a an external drive for the wife because she needed it for work, and I was looking at the price. And you know when you do that thing where you go, okay, if I get 1 terabyte, how many dollars is that? If I get 2 terabyte, is it double
Yes,
or is
yes.
it less than double?
Yeah.
Everyone does that
Yes,
little
yes,
math thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Per terabyte.
And then-
dollar per terabyte.
I remember looking at like the 4 terabyte one and thinking, hang on a minute, I can just buy 2 terabyte ones and save some money because the 4 terabyte ones were insanely expensive.
Yeah,
it was,
yeah.
It was crazy.
There's a break where it just goes.
Yeah, there's a break where it goes crazy. Yeah,
Goes crazy.
I'm just trying to find the link because I wanted to share it with you guys. The actual
Well,
price.
the other thing you got to watch out for is there may be some great deals, and then you find out none of them are in your store. Or
Yeah.
in any store in Western Australia. In fact, any store in the entire country, but it's still a deal.
Oh, and you get the ones that have got the really slow read and write speeds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
So they might be like, say they're 500, and the one you want to get is like 1,000 or above or whatever, right? But the 500 one is like half the price, and it's the same storage, But if anyone's ever sort of done any tests on an operating system, it's kind of weird. Like those read write speeds are basically the factory tests that they do with raw binary data it's not like it's going through an operating system. It's not like they
Yeah.
sat it in Windows and done a test. Do you know what I mean?
Not
Or sat
even necessarily going through the USB-C interface
Yeah,
when they do those tests.
it's direct read write to the actual
It's
device.
direct,
Yeah.
exactly.
So it's not going through some sort of bus of any sort, right? And it's not going through a processor bottleneck or a memory bottleneck or anything like that. And then you've got so you bring this thing home and you plug it into your computer and you think, oh, I've got a drive that can write 1,000 gigabits per second or whatever it is, right? Terabits, whatever, right? And you're writing and it's like really slow. And you think,
It's like a
this is a
external hard
scam.
drive. It's like, what? I thought this was meant to be faster than my last external hard drive.
Yeah.
Oops, the same speed.
So yeah,
I
1 terabyte is like this is the sort of logic, Ian. So 1 terabyte, you can go from 130. This is Aussie dollars, right? 133 Aussie dollars, all the way up to around about 270 Aussie dollars, right? So it's like double the price.
Yeah.
And then the next drive is the 2 terabyte, is like $1 dearer than that top price of the 1 terabyte. And then it goes all the way up. So you've got all these different models, and you're like, it's Samsung, it's Western Digital, it's SanDisk, it's all these like brands that we know, like Seagate and things like that, right?
So yeah, I bought. So I paid £122 in the 22nd of November for a 2 terabyte SanDisk SSD. Right, the price today for exactly the same thing, 277. It's more than double.
Internal or external?
Internal.
Yeah, okay. Internal's usually cheaper.
Yeah.
Because external ones, I don't know why, but you pay for the case. I'm guessing there's a case
I'm sure.
tax. Anyway.
Yeah.
So Chris, I was talking before about 2 terabytes.
Yep.
Then to the 4 terabytes. So it goes from $278 up to $645.
Yeah. There's that. That's their top of the range. They've got to have their bleeding top of
It's
the
the
range.
bottom. It's the bottom of the range, though.
Yeah.
It's the crappy Dynabook brand crap that I've never heard of. The SanDisks one, like the Samsungs, are like $800. So,
well, I heard an interesting story about how people behave in those stores too. My dad said, because my dad got this hard drive for me, this red one. When he went to buy it, I said, "Oh yeah, sure, no worries." And he said, "Can I have the red one, please?" And I said, "Wow, you want the red one?" Okay, that's why they stock a lot of black ones, because they think that people don't want the red ones.
What's the red one?
I said, what do they think of the manufacturers doing then? Making different
there's a Back to the
it's
Future
so
line
narrow.
ready to come out right now.
Yeah. Which one?
Red goes faster.
Oh, the one you can't find.
Yeah. So Babs is saying that she got a 4 terabyte for $299. See that?
That's
That's
good.
the thing. That's insane.
That sounds all right.
Hang on a minute. What did I say it was? $478, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the right price, because if you convert Australian dollars to that, it's around, if you take the GST factor off, a 10% factor off, it's about the same price. So yeah, that's what we're currently selling them for. The cheap bottom of the range 4 terabyte drive is about $299 US in Australia, and then you have to add GST to it. But the thing is, you don't buy that one. You wouldn't buy that. An internal drive too, by the way, would be cheaper, slightly like $20 cheaper or something. Because you don't want to get, when you're putting them in your computer or your MPC or whatever, you don't want to be getting the slowest read write, an unknown brand, or
not for
exactly. That's why.
not for mission critical stuff. No way.
No.
If it's just a bit of like a backup drive or storage, or just chucking some movies on or whatever, and you don't really care, then they're great. Those things are great for that. And I actually have a few drives that I've bought over the many years I've been around, that were the cheapest, crappiest brand you've ever heard of, and they're still going strong.
Yeah.
And the Seagates and the Western Digitals have died a
Yeah,
horrible death.
died,
you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
It is an interesting thing, isn't it? Sometimes the most popular item is the one that breaks down the most because they so many of them sold.
Yeah.
Which means so many of them
The
manufactured.
ones that seem to be
chance of...
SSD, like high speed SSD, like the Pros, are the Samsungs. They seem to be the best, in my opinion, the experience. I mean, I've bought SanDisk Extreme Pros, and I've bought the high end WD drives. I've stayed away from Seagate because they've burnt my fingers too many years over the years. And I'm talking about SSDs here, not mechanical drives, right?
Yeah. But yeah, my ScanDisk is the Ultra, which is probably the best that they do.
Yeah, the Ultra Extreme.
I'm finding it's not a problem at all because I'm storing everything to that. You know, on the.
But I mean,
MPC,
mechanical drives are so cheap now. They probably can't even sell them. They're probably having trouble getting rid of them. But
until some wacko comes in and asks for a red one.
Yeah. You want the red one?
Just whatever you do, Chris, do not drop it.
My 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Walking
do
in,
not
imagine.
drop it.
No, that's okay. Thanks for reminding me. Actually, they all sit on non-slip mats on top of my Mini Freak.
Haha. On the slippery surface of the Mini Freak.
Yeah.
No, I've got a non-slip mat that I put over my Mini Freak, which doubles as a dust cover.
Well, what I don't understand, right, is someone hasn't invented a way to do a proper data recovery on those broken mechanical drives. And when you think about it, okay, most mechanical drives that have got the problem where you can't get the data off is because the head has either seized, it doesn't move, and you'll get the click sound, right? You'll get that clicking sound.
Yeah.
And that's the most common one that people hear. So to actually repair it, you just need to replace the head on the drive. But you need a clean room to do it because the moment
you got a clean room. No matter what you do, you got to have a clean room.
You've got to have a clean room because you'll introduce dust into your drive. Well, I spoke to a couple of electronic engineer friends about that, right? Technically, you don't really need a clean room. If you just want to get the data off the drive and you want to just spin it up once so that it will pull the 1 terabyte off.
But dust specks can crash the head. The gaps are so small.
That's the only thing. But if you have a really dusty room, then yeah, obviously that's going to be a problem. But if you're a fairly reasonably clean sort of environment and you have an aircon and it's filtered and things like that, you're going to be pretty safe. Is what most engineers would say.
Yeah.
You've got to go into a clean room. It's the best way to do it, right? But the thing is, there isn't like a simple solution to a big problem that these drives have caused. Because the manufacturers, when they sell them, they say, I think 5 years is the standard warranty that they'll give. And they know that when they build these things, they test them, they know they're going to last 10 years or more. Because that's the engineering standard that it's been given to. And so what they generally do is when they make a mechanical drive, they'll make 2 identical drives at the same time. And one will get sold and the other one will sit on a shelf. And so technically they're making 2 for the price of 1 that they can sell. And the reason why they do it is because if you ring up and say, hey, my drive shut itself, they will ask you what the batch number is. You'll put your RA in to get one replaced through the manufacturer. They will actually go and pick that exact paired drive and send it to you. That's technically what they do. Either that, or if there's a mechanical fault on it, they will destroy both drives and replace it with a new one that's not from the batch. So that it depends on the situation, right? And I actually used to always find that interesting because when I used to work in data centers and working with servers and that, one of the options we always had is if we lost a drive due to data error and it had a mechanical failure, we could chuck it in a clean room, get the manufacturer to release the identical pair that was sitting in their factory, and then just replace the headgear on it, and it would spin up again, and away you go. You got the data back. I only ever got to try that once, and it worked.
Oh,
yeah.
Speaking of drives being sealed, there's some movie I saw at least 10 years ago. Some of those like terrorist movies. There's a bomb on the plane, and they cut to the inside of the package, and it's an open hard drive mechanism going
Yeah.
with like no cover on it. I'm like, that would never work. This is a normal airplane with shit blowing around and stuff. So silly when the public has no idea,
Yes.
about stuff. So
But the director would have said, "That looks great. That looks great."
it looks cool because you can see the things moving. And it was like,
Yeah.
and crashing.
impressive.
It'd be cool if they had little,
But you're-
like a
but
little
you're-
perspex, like acrylic
Cover.
sort of cover on them, so you could see.
Well, the
them
best
inside.
demo ever was when Iomega had the Bernoulli drives. It was the giant floppy drives, right? And their test at Macworld Expo and stuff was a room with talc blowing around, like a little box with talc constantly blowing around it.
Oh,
And
I remember this.
it's still
Yes.
reading the disc.
Yeah.
And it's also banging. It has a mechanism that bangs at the same time onto an arm.
Yeah.
So it's like talc and banging, and it's still reading the disc.
Talc.
Crazy.
They don't engineer like that anymore.
No hard drive crashes
that-
because it's floppy.
Well, they like to control the environment as much as possible. That's how they get higher density and higher speeds.
Yeah.
Get it more and
It's
more.
fun.
Get tolerances tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. That's sort of like.
They always
the
had great
world of
demos at the
tolerance.
shows. There was like the fluid demo with the waterproof covers you put on your keyboard, and it's a constant thing of fluid pouring on the keyboard to show that it's not getting damaged. And
I used to love buying the we used to have the SCSI drives, right, in the old days, and I used to love being able to buy the 10K.
I still have them.
The 10K SCSI drives because they spun at 10,000 RPM. They were insanely quick drives.
I have 15K ones.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You could get 15 after a while, yeah. But they were so quick, and the way the SCSI interface works is different to serial interface, right? So the way the data comes off of them is inherently better, and blah blah blah. But I used to just remember, like, you'd put them in a server, and you just kind of. It's almost like driving around in a V8. You'd hear them spin up, and they just go so fast.
There's the turbo kicking in.
10,000 RPM. I mean, 15,000 RPM, of course, is even faster. But they, compared to like a 7200, for your sort of PC, they were the fastest drives you could get for your PC.
Yeah.
They, even they spun up quite fast. When you could actually hear them spin up on your computer when they were doing a massive search for something. But yeah, geez.
One of my friends brought an old server style drive, cheap, some surplus place a long time ago, and you turn it on and you hear it slowly go.
Yeah.
It's like, is this going to blow up? And then finally it gets to maximum speed and it makes all this noise. It's old shit. It's really old stuff.
Yeah. The 80s drives, the old the original 80s drives that used to get for the Commodore computers and stuff like that. They were so noisy. I think they were Seagates, actually, if I remember.
Apple used to use Quantum, and then
it might have been
Quantum merged.
Yeah, it might have been Quantum.
So
but I remember getting my first hard drive, and it was loud as hell, and exactly what you just did, Andy. That it took a while for it to spin up, and I think that was one of the problems with computers is that we, at the time when we got hard drives, they were so much faster than the other type of media that we were used to, like floppy disks and that sort of stuff, except for cartridges, which is different. But floppy disks and all those, they used to take tapes and floppy disks. They used to take forever to get your data off. You weren't even bothered by how long it took for that hard drive to spin up, because how quick it was 10 million times faster than what you were putting up with before.
Yeah.
Until now, obviously, hindsight.
And I remember cartridge drives were popular. I got a SideQuest 44. I was so excited. But that was when 44 was already tiny, right? 44 megs was a joke. But it was cool to have cartridges. You could have a stack of them and just,
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. What would be cool is if we had a hard drive now that would go, you are really shit at storing your data because you've got Ranzee's favorite track saved in 68 different folders and it's exactly the same file. So I'm going to now just put a little, I'm going to delete all those other ones and just put a little sort of
virtualize those.
Copy
That's what you
in
want.
place.
That's what you want.
Yeah. That's what you want for your
That's
phone.
what's great. All the new
18
backup
months.
technology is using dedupe technology. So they go through all your stuff and dedupe everything. They just make sure you don't have duplicates of anything.
Yeah. Yes. Well, speaking of hard drives, are we going to fill our hard drives up in 2026 with all of our favorite synth tracks? And is that what we're going to do? What are we going to do, guys?
Yeah.
What's going to be installed for 2026 for us?
Lots of great AI music.
I'm going to be.
Well, I'm probably going to get more sample libraries now that I've got Contact.
I'm putting an album out at least. A single. I've got singles and albums coming out in February. Then we've got Ranzee's album to work on, the remix album.
Yeah. That's fun.
There we go, Wags. This is just for you, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so many leaks have happened
Yes,
from those
exactly.
from shops. It's hilarious. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
pictures you don't want out there.
I don't know. Like I'm still not sure where it's going to go for us in 2026 with music and that. But I got a message today from DistroKid, who's one of the Ian. We got to talk about getting that.
Yeah,
sorted.
we do.
We've
Yeah.
been talking about that for ages. But anyway, it was a nice message. They said to me that my last album, not my last album, the previous album to that, which is called Significant Bit, is having a 4-year anniversary. And I thought, holy crap, 4 years since I released that album. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I just thought to myself, I didn't release an album in 2025. And I probably was going to, when I think about it. If I go back to some of the early stuff in 2025, I would have planned on doing something, I'm sure. There would have been some idea that I had. I never did it. So I don't feel guilty or anything. I just think that it's a shame that I didn't get something out. Not because it's a time that I wanted to do it, but I just feel like, kind of what you were saying before, guys, about how those mega artists were like pumping stuff out a lot quicker, because there's going to be a point in time when they maybe they don't have the creative juice flowing anymore. And I don't know if do I need to make another? I've got 4. Is that enough? Maybe I should make another one. I don't know.
Well, for some artists, it always sounds the same. Like they don't change their style at all. So it's just the same stuff for years.
I think that's true. If you listen to some artists, they have definitely a very similar sound all the way through. Some are enjoyable, no matter what. You want that sound. Some are
like the Ramones.
annoying.
Ramones are classic, so it's always the same song practically.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, but it's brilliant. Yeah.
Well, popular artists now have sort of eras. Like, for example, the Brat era is Charlie XCX's 2-year period that she before she released her new stuff.
I hated that album. I really didn't like that album. I thought
I don't like that style.
It's both a sort of
it's the auto-tune did it for me.
Period of music, but also the fashion and the publicity and the tours and all that kind of stuff. So there's kind of cycles where people have to have the same attitude, or as well as the same music sound genre, so to speak.
So I put out 3 albums last year, and all of them were had been done previously. So The End of the Sky was originally from 2016. That was the stories where I'd done the soundtrack and the sound design for, and then I did 96th Day of the Year and In Spite of Everything, which had been put out before but not on Bandcamp. So they'd been put out elsewhere but not on Bandcamp. So I actually didn't do anything new in 2025, although I have got lots of stuff.
EMOMs.
Oh yeah, I've got. There's there's.
It's different.
There's a Wave Prophets live album which I just haven't worked on, which me and Jason did when we went up to Leeds. So there's a whole album sort of material there, the practices and the actual concert. 2 concerts we did. We played twice. So that'll be next year. Looks Stranger, we're putting something out next year. Certainly a single, hopefully an album by the end of the year, and then some solo stuff probably.
I had an idea of what I was going to do last year, or this year I should say, at the start of this year. And I don't know if I want to do that anymore. I kind of, maybe that
you
wasn't...
moved on.
Yeah. I kind of looked at it and I thought, nah, not going to do that. Yeah.
That's perfectly valid.
CD singles are coming back.
Yeah. I quite like. I mean, because I record every EMOM that I ever do, and I like coming back to them like months and months later,
Yeah, there's something nice
and then
about
listening to them
going
with
back to
fresh
old
ears
stuff.
and thinking, and then making the tracks then. So I've not listened to any of the stuff that I've done this year since I recorded it. I had a quick listen when I first did it, and
My first 3 albums were basically just a collection of tracks, which technically what Andy said, they basically were just written as standalone tracks.
Yeah.
And then I thought, okay, let's put all those together on an album, release the album. And it was more like a chronology as opposed to an actual album. And then when I did Gates, Gates was actually a theme-based album concept. Which was a challenge. I don't know if I want to do that again, but I could,
Sometimes you don't need to force it. Sometimes you can say, well, I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to give this a theme, but if halfway through the album I've just written another 6 tracks inspired by the first 6, so be it.
Yeah, well, yeah, the other thing too is that one, I just kept pumping tracks out, and it's to the point where actually even kept writing tracks even after the album was released, as Ian knows. And then I thought, no, I've got to stop now. I've got to stop. But yeah, I don't know. Like, themes are good, but bad at the same time. You're kind of pigeonholing yourself in the creative process in a way, and you don't necessarily want to be like that. You probably want to be more free. With it.
Also, some people get crazy with like, oh, you have to listen to the album in this order. It's the way it's intended. I mean, I've so many albums I've liked random tracks on it. I don't want to listen to the whole thing all the way through. But they say you have to listen to it all the way through. It's a format.
I'm just glad people are listening. I mean, I'm actually quite enjoying. I'm writing songs with lyrics. I am writing them for Louise, but also I'm trying to get her involved in actually the writing process because she's never written before. So we've started doing that over the last month, and we'll do more of that next month. So some of them are old songs that I've just never seen the light of day because I've never had the band to put them out. So we're busily picking which songs to do. But it's more pop.
Hey, Ranzee, before we forget, we still have two clues to give out.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, let's do them.
Oops.
Been so busy doing the best ofs. Let's do some clues. All right, let's do clue number 2.
2.
Clue number 2.
Multiply. I think I don't know. Maybe instead of doing a theme as an album, do a story instead of a theme. A theme is kind of a story and a theme are kind of similar things, but they can be completely different.
Yeah,
so I could
it's
do
like
it
Kraftwerk's
as a story.
Computer World. It's all computer related songs. So
well, that's kind of like what Gates was. Gates was themed on, electronics and stuff.
It's a bit more rigid, I guess, because the naming convention kind of lent itself to.
I still think I'm influenced by progressive music, by that sense, because I kind of like, I go back to the 70s and I really liked some of the, if you ever listen to any stuff that came out in the 70s, it was a lot of storytelling in the music, like Led Zeppelin. Robert Plant was such a good storyteller as a lyricist. A lot of that sort of almost folk sort of level stories and stuff. And then you've got
Genesis.
Pink Floyd, Genesis. They were all kind of themic stories, weren't they? I like that sort of stuff. I do like it. Let's do a third clue.
Mm-hmm.
Overtone.
Mm.
And put your guesses in. While you're putting your guesses in, I did start playing around with that virtual set, by the way. Do you remember last week? This is the virtual set.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Now you're talking. That's superb. Wow.
I just need a green screen behind me.
Yeah. That's
And you
awesome.
can turn like you're looking at the screen over there, and back to you.
Yeah.
And now
brilliant.
here's Chris with the weather. It's raining modulars down here today.
It's
Oh, the other
it's
thing you
hot
can
today,
do-
and it's going to be hot tomorrow. And
You
it's
can
hot
do
on
this
Wednesday.
too. Check this out. This is really cool. So you can click on these little things, and it does that,
Yay!
and it does this,
Nice.
or this.
Yes, as I said, it is a virtual set.
It is a virtual set.
That's cool.
So all I got to do is
That
get a
is
little
brilliant.
green screen behind me, and
Yeah.
I haven't got one.
And this
so.
is all vMix special stuff.
VMix, yeah.
Yeah, vMix.
All right.
ones, yeah.
Should we do the quiz answer?
Go for it.
Hang on.
DW6000. It's not, but I'm going to say it anyway.
8,000.
TV303.
I thought it might finally be.
And,
The slope
oh,
in
it
there,
had,
which is very
didn't you?
cool.
Yeah, well, the
Slope is very cool.
slopes. Yeah, it is very cool.
the
You have to
overtone
hit eventually,
is-
right? So.
I
Probably
thought
100
it was,
maybe.
the slope was also on the sledge, wasn't it?
There's your answer.
Mm. Oh, cool.
It's funny.
Oh,
I have one, and I
okay.
don't remember some of those settings.
No coast. No coast at all.
Yeah,
It's
interesting
from
one.
the coast.
It
I
is
love
a
the Zero
synth.
Coast. It's great.
Definitely.
Yep. It does deserve to be there. And Matt got it. Good on you, Matt.
Nice.
Yay.
I think he beat Wags to it too. What did Wags get? Yep.
If Synchrotron had been in the chat, he would
Manny
have got it.
said Ghost Coast to Coast.
Well, he's making fun of the Space Ghost TV show.
Is there a little ghost?
There's a virtual set.
Is there a little ghost thing in here? Ghost.
It's a good show on Cartoon Network.
Wonder if I can find it. I don't think you can search for it. Oh, here we go. You can go ghost. There is a little ghost. There we go. Yay.
Yeah.
Ghosts. Cool. You don't win anything, Matt, except just bragging rights.
Bragging rights. Yeah.
I mean, serious
Head up high
bragging
for
rights.
the whole week.
Yeah.
Serious
And
bragging
knowing that
rights.
you beat Wags, Well
Exactly.
done, man.
See,
That's two-
Chris did that last week, and he was so
Yeah.
impressed with himself that he actually forgot about it. That's how cool it is.
No,
Yeah, the brain in the jar can't always win. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I
Oh,
reckon
there's Kent's pub tonight as well, isn't there?
Yes,
Kent's quiz.
Ken's quiz, yeah.
Kent's quiz at
Kent's
7
quiz.
o'clock.
Ah,
Yeah.
Kent's pub quiz.
yeah, I think this kind of needs a bit of work.
Look.
I think this needs a bit of work.
Oh, Henrik's on during the same time.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh no.
I think we need like the Synth Geekery logo somewhere, maybe below me on
Yeah.
that desk.
Definitely.
I don't know if I can edit the file. It looks really 80s, doesn't it? Look real 80s. Like,
The wood paneling.
It's cool though.
it's just really,
Yeah.
it's really bad.
Yeah.
There's plenty of others actually. There's actually quite a lot. There's quite a few. But I thought to myself, if I'm going to have them, I mean, you guys are tiny in that back corner. Like, you guys are like little ants there. Hey, little ants in the back.
Move around so you know who's talking.
Yeah, I can zoom in on you guys. But that's it. You know, it's like tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. It's all a bit of fun. And I don't have a green screen backdrop thing.
Yeah.
So, and they don't really want to have to buy one, to be honest, because
No.
that's the only use for it. And I'll be storing it here. So, yeah, I think we'll just stick to the 2D version of us. I think you guys get used to it. 2D version. It's better anyway.
We look
So,
prettier anyway, don't we?
It's fun though
Well,
if you
I
find
mean, you
another
might,
that where it looks better, where it's not so small.
Yeah.
Virtual sets are fun.
Yeah, I mean, they are good fun. Like, there's some nice little controls I've got on it, and you can make the camera move fast.
And then your lower
slow
third
and-
shows like a newscast to get the big lower third there for all your topics.
Well, you can do that. I can do that now. Like I've got go back to the full view there, and then I can do. Where are we? I could do that. No, not that one. Where is it? I've forgotten where it is now. There it is. So I can put that down the bottom.
Breaking news from the Geekery desk.
So you can do all sorts of cool stuff. Yeah.
yeah, Kosh, you are still on the right channel.
Wags wants some virtual jelly wrestlers in the
Yeah, of
foreground.
course he does. Of course he does.
Great.
Of course he does.
Those little desktop girls that dance in the corner. Of the...
Yeah.
Well, you're going to need the park bench version as well for Daren.
You have to
Outside,
insert a park
outside.
bench into the graphic somewhere, yeah, so you can show the
No,
thing
it's-
sitting on
we
a
just
park
need to be
bench.
outside, don't we? One in a forest. Stick it in a forest. somewhere.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
The Bastel corner.
Snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's save this one. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to break the computer program.
Yay!
Is it a video or an image? Let me see if it works as a video.
Hacking live on the Ranzee show.
Let's see if it works as a vid. All right, here we go.
Mud wrestling,
That's
yeah.
mud wrestling.
That's mud
That's
wrestling.
not jelly wrestling. That's close.
It's close. It's close.
Oh, there's heaps of mud
Yeah,
wrestling
yeah.
on Giphy.
Yeah.
There's heaps,
There
but
is-
there's
there
no
should be
jelly wrestling.
I looked at YouTube once and there was some jelly wrestling.
But I think Wags would be quite happy with that. I mean, we could just have that.
That's it. That'll make his Christmas.
So let's just go setup, and then we'll go screen 2, and then where are we? And then
That's more girls on film, says Wags.
yeah.
and then we'll just quickly go to the news.
just
And,
needs-
Oh yeah.
There we go.
We're all looking over there. Like this.
That's superb.
Yes. Quite.
Chocolate jelly, yeah, Matt, that's right.
Yeah. Either that, or they've had a bad curry. One of the two. Your choice.
Well, don't search that because there's probably something like that online. So
Yeah, well, yeah.
there's a little bit of everything online. So
What are you saying? That they had a bad Bombay chicken?
that's Vindaloo. Bad Vindaloo.
Indeed. Actually, yeah. There's a thing that you get when you go to another country when it plays with your tummy. We call it the bait over here. So you go and you sit down. You're so crook that it comes out both ends, that end and that end.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
horrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's an episode of Sopranos where he supposedly gets a bad Vindaloo at the restaurant. He's all sick all day and throwing up and toilet action and stuff.
I don't remember that one. I need to see the Sopranos again.
Turns out to be his friend's restaurant. It's not the Indian restaurant. It's actually Marty Bucco's restaurant.
All right.
So where did we do? We did news, didn't we? Yeah, no, not that one. Oh, I can do that one. Oh, that's.
I think
very
someone
interesting.
needs to do a proper jelly wrestling synths. Like 2 synths jelly wrestling. Just imagine. One of those cheesy
Yeah.
superimposed ones, yeah.
You're just the man, Chris.
No, I'm not. I have the ideas. I don't have the time or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
inclination.
All right. Well, back next week. All our regular segments will hopefully we'll have some news products to show you. There actually wasn't any news products to show anyway this week, so that was kind of a blessing in disguise. We'll have Ian do the on this day next week. Back, and we'll have Price Watch, which we missed out on this week as well. But we were doing an end of 2025 kind of wrap.
Yeah.
So it works, I feel. All right, guys, we're going to end the show. And you guys can go play in the mud, as Manny just said. He used a different word than I use play. He said,
the piggy noises when you play in the mud.
Yeah.
Something that you do with a coin that starts with T. That's what he said. Is he calling us one of them with an ER on the end, Ian?
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, boys and girls, everybody, enjoy, press record, play with your synths, and we'll see you in the new year, 2026. Here we come.
26.
Bye, buddy.
Happy
Bye,
New Year,
everyone.
everybody.
See you
Happy
guys.
New Year.